What are you doing here? That's so weird.
25 minutes early.
I know. What's going on, everybody? We are playing Tomb of Annihilation like we do every Saturday. So welcome. Thanks for joining. Let's all take a moment. That was good. That was a good moment.
That was good. That was a very good moment.
Yeah. Do you guys have any suggestions as to what I should say here? Because normally I'm just like, I do a weird cold open and I'm like, all right, let's fucking play. The best I ever did it was yesterday at Avnia, but now I'm just burnt out. I don't know what to do anymore. So look, we're here. We're live on the internet. Because this is a live game, go check out our sponsor, G Fuel. Get 20% off. 10, not 20. I always mess up that number. 10% off your next caffeinated purchase, a certain amount, with code Fireball. And I also want to give a shout out to our patrons over on Patreon. So big shout out to Melody Olvera. How fast? Wait, hang on. Before I do this, how fast do you think I could do this? Do you want to time me?
Can you wrap it? I can time you.
I'm not gonna wrap it. I tried that one time. It was really cringy. All right. I'm gonna try this super fast. Hang on. Let me drink it.
I got it up. I got a timer up.
All right. So do I. In case.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Melly Olvera, Michael Jaron, Michael Salmon, Cal the God, Will Pratt, possibly related, Chris Pratt, Pippa the Hood, Micah got a punch, Tonic Knight, Arthur Souza, Penguin Culture, Adam Halleck, Danny, Mimi H, Angry's Bird Gun, Mama Love, Papa Joy, Rick Osborne, Notorious Secret, Thatcher, Josh Travis, Kate, the Autismo, and Patrick Tissad, Mirostel.
Like 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
I will beat that next time. I will beat it next time. They're getting all mad. They're like, stop. That's too fast.
guys,
we barely hear our name.
Let's get some more patrons in here to make it harder for them to beat it next time.
No, don't torture me. That was already really tough. I'm getting so good at saying Will Pratt possibly related to Chris Pratt. That is so hard to say. Say it. Just say it.
No, I'm not even trying.
Yeah, see, that's how difficult it is.
I can barely speak regular English normally, so
I want to say Will Pratt possibly braided to Chris Pratt.
Do you think that there's
That's
like
what I
some
want to
like
say.
some like ancestry DNA type situation going on right now? Like maybe I am related to Chris Pratt, so I'll drop the $100 to figure it
Which is
out.
fine. Let's just do it. And then you find out, and you're just like, whoa.
Oh,
Chris Pratt's my second 12th uncle.
wow, Chris Pratt's
Anyways,
kind of a bad guy. Ooh.
Last we left off, Spencer,
What?
what happened?
Oh, we fought Nanny Poo Poo. And then we dicked around in a cistern for an hour.
You guys took them.
Look, it was nice.
I just want to point out, I told this to Craig the other day. We played his game on Sunday, and it was a lot of fun. And Craig's the best way I can describe Craig's game is deal big daddy damage.
Yeah.
That's his own quote.
Feels so good.
So in that game, we're like defeating gods. I'm not really gods, but like just like giant fucking spider mech thing with helmets that are little spiders, and we're like flying and all this shit.
Yeah.
And we accomplished so much in his game. Like there's just all this groundbreaking story that we do. And then in my game for 2 hours, we dick around in a cistern. It was a hole with water in it, and that was the center of the game.
We needed a few moments of reprieve from all of the
hole,
hell that the party has been
a
through.
water hole, dirty water hole
Dude,
with a flush sack in it.
The party's been
with
through
ingots.
so much other hell. It was a nice break.
Oh man,
The worst
That is-
water you could have chosen. You could have gone back to the to Jahaka Anchorage and just jumped in the ocean for a little bit.
But
I
when we're
was like-
over there, everyone's like, we need to get shit done. But here it was like, China's just willing to wait till we find what we're
there might
looking
be
for.
like
So let's
4
just chill
corpses
for a
down
little
here,
bit.
but that's not a big deal.
There weren't corpses. They would have
there was
floated
a-
to the
You don't
top.
know.
No,
you don't know.
it was a skin sack. That was what was down there.
Mhm.
Look, Ira doesn't know this, but that wasn't even in the water. So
Well, now you guys have Ebola from the
Oh.
water.
oh no, good
Oops.
thing I have lesser restoration.
Jacob, if you want, I
Lesser
can give you
restoration the Ebola away.
I
The
can give you
disease, right?
the homebrew document of diseases that I have.
Or you could not. 'Cause This
No.
game's bad enough to deal with without that stupid document.
All right. You guys are at Jahaka Anchorage. You just, the ship just sailed off as you guys said goodbye to Ayla and gave her very, very, very specific instructions and a lot of money. And they head out,
Yeah.
and you guys head into the jungle. So, guys, where are you going? There's really only one direction. But I mean, unless you want to do something fucking weird that, I don't know, jump to the top of the mountain, Link Breath of the Wild, parachute your way over to the wreck of the Star Goddess, you know,
Can we?
you could try.
We could just try. We could just try Skyrim this and just
Look.
go straight.
We can do it.
just
No.
go through the
Colton
water.
did and Witcher
You guys-
and just hop
You
over
guys
the
are calling
mountain.
it Skyrim, but what you should be really saying is witchering it and just
Yeah.
climbing up the side of the mountain and
Nah, it's more
skipping
prevalent in
Don't remind
Bethesda
me.
games.
Please don't remind me.
Colton, you did that in The Witcher. Everyone else does it in Bethesda titles.
You have to have the horse.
Anyway,
Well, we're not even going to the wreck of the Star Goddess first, are we? I'm trying to remember what our
No, we decided that we were. We were going to.
That's right. We're gonna walk through. They're going to go back
We're
to
gonna
the. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep. The ship's gonna
We're
go
gonna-
back, restock, and then come back down.
And then our plan. After that, we'll decide where we go. But we could either
Mhm.
head towards Harakamar or even maybe teleport back to the ship, or we'll figure it out once we get to Starcast and build the ship there.
All right. So that means we're gonna go ahead and do some. We're gonna do some travel montage. So
Travel montage.
day one, I assume you guys are going right here. Go ahead and give
Yeah.
me a survival check. Guidance and bardic inspiration. I believe you do have Tiff, unless Ira decides to not do that for some reason.
Sure. I get it back on a short rest, so I assume I just have it anyway.
Yeah, probably do.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen over here. I'm gonna be over here.
No, you're cool.
That will be A grand total of 14.
14.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys make your way on through. This is mostly charted territory, so you guys kind of know where you're going. It's also not hard to follow Chahaka Bay. So you guys continue. That was day 10. I'm gonna let you keep track of it, Ari. So next day, you guys move over here. Go ahead and roll another survival.
Okay. That one will be a little higher at 17.
17. Very nice. Very good. And then kind of up to you on where you want to cross at this point.
I guess we'll just cross today, right? So we'll go like this. Oh, actually, hang on. That's a little hard to in that mountain. Yeah, we'll just do this if we can.
Yeah, you
Possibly.
could. I mean, you
Do I
don't
go this
have to go exactly each hex. You could kind of go under that thing right there. So
Okay,
it would effectively be like here. Oops.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
It would
like right
effectively
there.
Be like here.
Yeah.
All right,
like
cool.
that.
Go ahead. Make another survival check.
Okay. This one will be much higher.
Okay.
At 25.
25, yeah. I'm going to go ahead, and because that one is so good, and because you got the mountain and the river Tath there, and you know where you're going, you can just move another 2 hexes for free.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Is it the same day then?
It's the same. No, it's not the same day. It's
It's
the
just-
next day, but you don't have to know.
But you already know. Okay, cool.
Okay. Then let's just kind of,
Um,
since we're doing the River Tav, let's go like this.
Okay.
We'll
And
go
then
into
you
one
can-
more.
All right, there you go. And then go ahead and make another roll for the next day.
Okay. I think this might be. I think it might be higher. 26.
Oh my God. Yeah, go ahead and move 2 hexes and then 2 more hexes, and that'll be 2 days.
Damn, we're going
Wow.
quick.
So we're gonna do this one. Skip here. Skip here. Skip here.
Perfect. At this point, you guys can, in the distance,
Oh god damn it.
almost see the as you kind of cross this little area over here, you can see a better view of this, of whatever this wreck is. You can just see strings of blue kind of going through different parts of the tops of the trees. It stands out pretty well, and you can see that there's like birds and stuff kind of flocking over the top. You're getting closer. It's still very far away, but you're getting closer. So go ahead and roll another survival check.
Hey Jacob,
Yes.
I don't know if we can do this during the break, but we forgot to update the overlay.
I did indeed forget to do that.
Look, guys, that's what happens. We level up at the end of a game. We come back at the next game. You guys say, "Hey, the overlay is not updated," and then we go, "Oh yeah, we'll do it next time." and then we actually do it because we've been reminded.
Yeah, pretty much. So
This time it's a little lower, but 15 still.
15. All right. So you can go ahead and go two more hexes.
Okay.
Ari,
I
I know this was really confusing, but did you keep track of how many days?
I think it's been. I think it's been about 7 days because I had 10 rations at the start of this. Now I'm at 3. So
Well, just
Okay.
count how many.
It would be 7 days. Yeah, because we went 140
So then
miles.
that's the 17th.
Tiff, you took your level in Warlock, right?
I did.
Figured. And then Chino, you took your level in Monk.
yes, you had me go that route. Yes.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Cool. All right, Colton, I'm sending you the new overlay.
Oh shit!
It's not that hard to change. I just forgot.
Oh yeah, how many days has it been?
7 right now.
All
Right now, yeah.
Let me.
Looks like we're about a day out.
Yeah.
Move that from my inventory then. I now have not quite as many gourds of insect repellent.
Not your gourds.
I still have plenty, but they're no longer pogged. The gourds are not pogged any longer.
Wow, out of context, D&D. It's in the Discord, Colton.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so you guys go 2 more days, and you are getting even closer to your final destination.
So is it
Oh no.
the 19th now?
So it's the 19th.
Okay. Wow, and nothing happened for that long.
Do you want something to happen?
No, I'm just saying. I get to write a giant nothing happened.
You know what? No, let's do the thing real fast.
Rip.
So, hey, everybody roll a percentage.
I have to go back and add stuff into my notes. I'm mad at myself.
I rolled a
for
46
Percentage?
percentage.
Look, Spencer,
Oh,
how am I supposed to help you here?
91.
What do you want from me?
Oh no!
Holy crap, 91.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What are
That's a lot-
what are the statistical chances of Craig and I both rolling 91?
Probably 91%.
That's definitely not true.
1 in 1,000?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's
1 in
about
1,000, I think. Yeah.
I think it's something like that.
It's definitely 91.
I agree with that too.
Okay, so so Craig, you got 91. Colton 91.
Yeah.
Ari, what'd you get?
Well, wait, no.
They're saying 1 in 10,000, which also makes sense.
Well, right, but there's also 4 people rolling, which changes the.
Okay, if we're gonna do-
When Jacob asked, it was 45. Thank you for interrupting, Colton.
45, and then Tyler.
46.
46. You guys rolled so close.
I
I
know.
did the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Well, literally, you encountered, instead of 4 encounters, it's just 2. Just over the course of 4 days. So throughout your journey, actually, Ari, can you roll a d6? Sheena, can you roll a d6?
Oh no.
1.
Okay.
4.
Okay. So, as you guys are traveling, you guys are going through the forest. Tiff is leading you kind of across the river path and making your way closer towards this wreck. One day, as you guys are traveling, Ira just stops dead in his tracks before all of you. And Sheena, you see it as well. The two of you just stop and stare straight ahead. Ari and Tiff, you're very confused. The two of you in the distance see about 40 feet away, lying in the bushes with its shoulder blades hunched upwards, is a tiger.
Oh.
It's just watching you, and the two of you just see it, and you see like its paw like
Like it's moving towards us.
yeah.
Like it's hunting us. Tiff, how do you deal with
yes.
tigers here?
Oh, is there one over here? Where?
It's stalking us.
This is a quality meme. Do I see it?
Roll perception check.
Lord Oriados, I'm just gonna throw this out there, just pointed out that Tyler and Spencer's rolls equal 91.
Oh my god.
45 and 46 is 91, and Craig and I both rolled 91.
Truly amazing.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
We should go get like a lottery ticket or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should all like work
Oh my
together.
god, today's gonna be a weird game. Today's gonna be a weird game.
I rolled 6.
So 10.
You don't see a tiger.
I see.
Well,
Well,
you don't.
Can I look around?
Yeah, roll perception.
if you can like point it out to me, that'd be rad.
could just spook it.
A 24.
Or you see it.
I point right over there.
We could just spook it.
I could flick it.
It's frozen at this point. It doesn't move. And its eyes are huge.
All right.
Yeah, leave this up to.
Have you guys ever actually seen like a tiger like ready to pounce?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna yell at it,
The-
but I'm gonna. I can cast Speak with Animals at will. So I'm gonna give it a good like talking to.
No, here.
I guess Tiff. God, she hasn't done this in forever. I guess she'll grab her war paint, smear it down her face, and like make fangs with it, and then she'll start to growl at this thing. And essentially, she'll say, One of you, 4 of us.
You're casting Speak with Animals.
Yeah, something like that. Speak with beasts.
Speak with
animals. Yes.
And you tell it one of you, 4 of us.
Yeah. And I will intimidate it to try.
Yeah,
and
roll
move
intimidation.
on.
I like to imagine Tiff just goes, "Rawr." But you guys can all hear what Tiff
That's
says.
about the same.
Yeah.
I almost was an actual 20. It's not though. It's a 15.
15. So it reacts very strangely. It doesn't expect to like hear you, so it understands what you're saying, and it kind of it like turns its head, and now it's confused.
And
then
that's a win.
Almost like it doesn't respond, and then just like very apathetically, it just stands up and turns around, walks, and just like
on like 2 hind legs, just
no. It's like you. It was like very clearly like I'm stalking, I'm hunting you, and then you say that, and it kind of just like I wasn't gonna do anything, and it just walks off. It's like fuck you, asshole, and it just leaves.
Fine then, I guess I'll just leave then.
Yeah. It's just a big kitty. All right, and so that encounter is solved. So as you guys are traveling some more, you come across like one of the a couple of days later, you guys come across a group of people in the middle of the jungle. They've made a little camp. And they're sitting around, and as you guys come forward, they all kind of are startled for a moment, and they turn towards you, and you can see what looks like it looks like 1, 2, 3. It's 3 people, and you could very clearly tell they're kind of like you guys. They're kind of like adventurers, but they're like level 3. However you wanna interpret that. So they're sitting here, and they
How are they here?
And they look up at you guys, and their eyes are all baggy, and they're like, and they look very distraught. And one of them kind of grabs at their sword, and another one wearing like robes and clearly tell like a spell book down at their side, kind of puts his hand and says, "Hello."
Hi.
We're not gonna fight you. You can put your sword
Really?
away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. We need help. Please.
Why are you doing this far out into the jungle?
We were looking for a place out here in the jungle. We were told that there was a dungeon out here filled with treasures. We were going to come grab them and maybe try to sell them at Port Nyamzaru to get a boat ride back to Baldur's Gate. But
The Baldur's Gate?
we got lost a couple of days ago, and we ran out of food yesterday.
Well, I can make food for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. We would be very, very grateful.
I'm gonna cast what's it? Create food and water.
All right, you cast Create Food and Water, and all of them kind of look over and they're just like, "It's a miracle!" And they start eating the
Aha.
hard tack you create and start drinking the water.
Mhm.
And they say, "Can we keep this?"
Yeah, but it only lasts for like a day, so
Okay. Do you know where any civilization is? Anything out here?
You're a little far from a lot of places around here.
And just to let you guys know, this would be like maybe here.
Oh, good lord.
The river. Are you okay? Yeah. Where the fuck are we gonna send these guys? The closest.
Where are we?
I will
Pull out the map.
I'll flip the map out. Here.
And they all look in despair. They're like, "Surely you can't be correct."
I assure you that I am.
We were on the river Tiryiki looking for the Firefinger.
Oh, you are incredibly far away from where you want to be.
How did you even get here?
We thought we were going the right way.
Oh, I wonder.
I don't know.
Maybe somehow you guys got on this river, the Shoshin Star.
And they look at it and they're like, "Oh, that does make a lot of sense."
That means you've been through the basin.
We did go through the basin. We thought it was what was behind Firefinger, so we tried turning around, and I think we got led here. We didn't actually turn around. We've been looking for Port Castigliar for so long.
Yeah, that is a quite the distance.
On the opposite side of the island.
You're closer to Jahaka Anchorage now.
Do you have any rations? We could follow the river back up and try to make our way back. Maybe we could go to Camp Vengeance. I hate that place, but they may have some food.
How many of them are there?
3.
I look over to Tiff. How long do you think it would take them to get there?
Too long. They would perish before that.
Well, they made it all the way here.
I think it's safer if we want to help these people.
Just take them with us.
Take them with us to the Star Goddess, and then we drop them off at Herakmar. And I'll look at them and go, "How are you at sailing?"
Brass
We
Phoenix
look at
already
each other
left.
like, none of us really know how to sail.
Well, maybe if the dwarves don't want you, the captain can make use of you. At least to get you a cover your fees to travel you back to port when our ship arrives in Silku Bay.
Yeah, and then you can hang out in Waterdeep, or not Waterdeep, in the port, and then I can get you back to Waterdeep in about a month. And you can walk to Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate from there.
Do you really want to
Alright.
go back
Well-
there? Like,
So should we come with you, or should we?
you should come with us.
It might be safer.
Where are you going?
South.
I'll point to roughly the place of the Star Goddess.
They kind of look and they say, "Well, you look capable, so all right, we'll follow." My name is Deseric. This is Enon, and this is Zave.
Pleasure to meet you.
Which one's which?
Deseric is the mage. Deseric is the mage. Enon is a priest. And Zave is a scout.
Zave.
Yeah, Zave.
Hey, I got it right.
Awesome.
All right. So they follow you guys as you continue on. And then the next day, as you guys are all camping and traveling, they're like, "You guys move so fast. This is great." The next day, as you're walking, you see the tiger again.
This time it's wearing a mustache and a hat.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a different tiger.
Ooh.
And they're like walking and being loud, and they're just like, this is so great traveling with all of you. Can't wait to keep exploring the rest of Chult. And China and Ira, you're just watching Deseric walk directly towards this tiger. Like,
you might want to
literally,
stop.
if you don't say anything, this man's is dead.
You might want to stop.
Why? I feel
There's a
so
tiger
stop.
there.
He's like, what? Where?
God.
What? Oh.
Get back over
He
here.
looks- He turns and he's like, I think I know you shouldn't make sudden movements.
I don't see it, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go, it's 7 now. You still want to do this? And I'm just kind of looking around aimlessly.
Like, really?
And the tiger kind of like stops and it steps forward.
Ooh.
Takes another step forward.
Oh, can I make a perception check if I can see it stepping forward? Are there more than one?
Go for it. Roll.
They brought friends.
Now there are 7 of us.
What's up, bitch?
Oh
Can I-
no.
Can I
I
look
brought
for
the boys.
Can I look for just the main tiger?
Yeah.
Let's see. That'd be a
Or-
dirty 20.
No, it's the only tiger. It,
Take
you
out
can
my-
all see it actually as you step out into it. Steps out of the brush and over towards all of you guys, and Desric's like,
I'm gonna take out my pistol and shoot
like
towards
very
it, but
silent.
not at it. I'm shooting.
Shoot at
I'm
the
just shooting
ground.
my pistols, like shooting at like a
Warning
tree next
shot.
to it.
Okay, so you fire your pistol, and it blasts and explodes on the dirt right near it. And the tiger immediately kind of jumps to the side, and it stares over at it, and then it looks up at you. And then it stands up.
What?
And then you watch as its body shifts
Oh,
and changes, and there's clothes on this creature.
how did I not make this connection before?
And it has hands, and it has a bow in its hands, and it says,
Or
I'm not going to eat you.
wait.
You're a
Okay, it has
person.
hands. What direction are the hands?
It's not a Rakshasa.
Okay, good.
It's a lady. Is it
So
a
is it-
lady
I just
tiger?
want to be sure.
She says, I see you've taken on these three.
Yes.
And they go, you know who we are? And she says, yes, I've been stalking you for a week. I was wondering where you were going.
Well, now they're going with us.
And
I see
you
that.
are?
Me? I am a humble traveler. And I know these parts. And it's my home. So, I was just making sure that these three were in good hands. Desric is just like really confused. He's like, I feel like I'm being played. And then as she looks towards all of you, she says, though would be careful. They were once four. And Desric, like he looks over and he begins to sweat, and she just kind of smiles, and she just walks off in the forest.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Do you know where any people are?
There's a lot of people stuck up in a destroyed ship,
Stuck?
but a couple of miles from here.
They're
That's
stuck
Star
up there?
Goddess.
Yes,
Where we're
there's
going.
undead swarming
What?
it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can tell by the
You
map.
for
I
the
would have tried to
heads
help
up.
them, but I can't fight all of them.
Oh, do you want to come with us?
No.
Oh,
We're headed that way, anyways.
But then there could be 8 of us.
Well, we already have a cooler guide anyway, so. Sorry, that was rude. I apologize.
She exhales. She turns around. She says, fine,
you will join us?
I will.
Oh, it's wonderful. What should we call you?
My name is... You have a name. This isn't a random name. I know who you is. Who you is. Who
So
you
I just want to make
be.
sure she's like, for all intents and purposes, with the lack of a term, a druid. So is she wild shaped, or she is like a tabaxi type that has like a feral.
I'll show you exactly what she looks like. Give me a second.
I was gonna say, is there art for this? Because I'm.
Yeah, there,
Rare
hang,
text.
I believe there
hang
is.
on. $400 tabs open. She says, my name is Azaka. Azaka Stormfang. And I'll put it in the roll 20, but I'll also throw it down in the chat in the Discord. She looks like that.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. It's not what I thought it was.
just a tiger person.
Yeah. This is very cool.
Yep, she sure is. And as you guys continue on through the jungles, you are now where you are currently, except you now have 4 companions.
Jacob was
Get
like,
people as we go.
of all the ways this could have gone.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Desric, Enon, and Zave are very nervous around all of you at all times at this point. And on the night that you guys hang out, the night you guys all meet and you hang out in the camp, she's constantly taunting them. She's just like, so, what was it like to live for this long? And they all like don't answer. And she just kind of, You resort to awful things when you're in the jungle. This jungle will make monsters out of any man.
You said to be careful because there was 4 of them. I assume you know what happened to the 4th?
Unfortunately.
What did happen?
And Desric says, no, we don't need to talk about that.
Is
I
Eden?
mean, you are traveling with us, so... I look over at Ari.
What?
Straight to that, huh? I mean, I was thinking it too, I'll be honest.
And I
but-
had the courage to say it. I don't
You
blame
guys notice
people.
that Enon has never spoken, and Zave has here and there, but not like anything. He's just kind of had like little comments.
Yeah, no, what happened?
And Desric looks at you and he just says, I won't tell you.
All right.
Oh,
That speaks volumes in and of itself.
And Zave kind of looks up. He's like poking a stick into the ground at night, and he just says, "Where are you from?"
Waterdeep. Except
Pretty
for
far
Gina.
away from Waterdeep.
They're a long way away from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. The Flaming Fist deserters. And Desric just
oh, that's
I
not
don't
near as
like
exciting
that.
as cannibalism.
Yeah.
and he looks up and he says, Gaia wanted to turn us in. We ran out of food.
Oh, so it's both. Deserted and cannibalism.
Why not both?
And Desirek at this
Those-
point is just like his face is in his hands.
The one that does speak, or the other one?
Desirek is the mage.
Okay, so Desric is the one that has been speaking. that
Yes.
Said okay.
Enon hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
And Zave is like the rogue. He's like the scout.
Mhm.
And he just says, she's right. This jungle will make you desperate. And we weren't ready to die. Especially how long we've been here. Nearly a month. I didn't
Wow.
expect to spend a month in this forsaken jungle.
It's impressive that you lasted this long, to be honest.
Well, there were 4 of us.
A month in with no experience, there should be 0 of you.
We know how to run.
That's something we still need to learn sometimes.
Yeah.
And the
you
Enon
know-
over here has been, well, he's been very helpful, very powerful.
I don't know that I've heard him speak yet.
He opens his mouth. He doesn't have a tongue
Hmm.
to
Mm.
vow silence. Whatever higher terrible being gains pleasure from this has granted him with great power. It's been keeping us alive, though we can't create food like you do.
Do you have like any symbols on?
Make a religion check.
Please don't be Vecna. Natural 20.
Natural 20. He
Yeah.
does.
Vecna.
Vecna.
That'd be
And he
like
has the
25.
As if we needed
25.
anything else to be piled onto what's happening.
He has a symbol on the front of him. You know immediately what it is. You've seen it before. You see it's around his neck are 3 symbols. One of them is a fist. Another one is a skull, and the other, and then one of them is it's a skull, and then another one is a skull. It's a skull surrounded by a bunch of little dots, and then another one is a skull with a triangle around it, and then the other one is like a black hand, and you know that this is representative of the dead 3, Bane, Ball, and Merkel.
Mm. It's very interesting.
He just stares at you, and he almost like stares through you, like this older guy. His hair is kind of fading at this point. He has kind of wrinkles all over his face, and when he kind of looks up at you, it's just almost like it's very strange. It's almost like he's looking beyond and past you.
What exactly does he do?
Oh, he can heal really well.
Can he raise the dead? Control the dead?
I don't know. I've never seen him do it.
I look at him and ask him.
He doesn't respond.
You can nod, shake your head.
Let's get some sleep.
Fine.
The next day comes, and you guys are where you are currently, about a whole day of travel away from the wreck of the Star Goddess. And you guys travel there pretty easily. No need for a survival check. You guys just do well enough to kind of make it there on your own. And as you guys get closer, you see a very strange sight. This is when the game loads.
It's like that. It's also like the loading. It's not like a loading screen, but it's like the game pauses and does like the little loading circle.
No, it's
over
it's like Mass Effect. You get in an elevator.
it.
The game loads while you're in the elevator.
A wooded vessel is caught high in the tree branches, broken into 3 chunks, way above you. It resembles a ship, but there are differences that mark it clearly as not a seagoing vessel. Easy enough for you, China, to realize that this is not seagoing. The stern is the lowest piece, hanging precariously by its rigging, about 50 feet above the ground. The middle section appears to be 15 feet higher, and the bow section is firmly wedged into a nest of branches another 10 feet above that. In the trees, you hear a very weak voice call out. It just says, "Hello? On the ground? Can you help us? Please?"
I'll look up. Do I see anyone?
You see a little head poking over like the bow. We're stuck.
Right, there's undead, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm going to summon my halberd at this
He looks
point.
down and he points. And as you kind of look down, you notice from behind the trees that are surrounding all of you, but directly in front of you, a couple of like 30 feet away, you see like a gray hand and a face. And you, for just a moment, you see a blue triangle on its forehead, and he watches it goes behind the tree.
That confirms it.
Yeah.
Isn't that our
Undead! We must destroy them! What horrid beings
two?
exist in these jungles? We must destroy them, should we not, fellow adventurers?
Who the fuck is talking?
It's Deseric.
Okay.
Does Tiff actually say that?
I guess it startles her probably just for a second. I'm like,
Fucking
what the
Volo showed up. And it's like,
Azaka looks over and she says, "Undead pervade this place. Do you not know this?" And he says, "I know my way around on death and evil. Do not worry, those above on the ship, we shall save you." And he starts to walk forward.
Careful, please don't get.
He said,
you know what?
Watch.
Go for it.
There's gonna be 2 of you now.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
He walks forward about 30 feet. He says, "Not to
As he-
worry.
As he
I have
walks,
this under control."
as he walks forward, Ira looks sorry and is like, "We're not actually gonna let him die, are we?"
I can't bring you back if you actually die, though, so...
He puts his hands together and he says, "Try to get me now, undead." And he casts a spell, and you watch as he begins to levitate and float into the air. And he says, "Ha ha 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 ha!" And then out of the trees, a ghoul jumps out on top of him, and then another one. And he's like, "Ah! Ah!" Everybody roll initiative.
Y'all got a lot going on for level 3.
Yeah, how did these guys make it to level 3?
I'm just glad they're here at this rate.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have like a map or just?
I have a map. Just give me a second. I got a map.
Okay.
Well, I said roll initiative, but I don't have the initiative tracker up, so I'm basically just a big fat liar.
This is very exciting. I like that we have these little guys with us.
It's pretty great.
We should always
Yeah.
hire like 2 guys to just come with us places.
I think so.
Kind of fun.
I guess what we were missing though is like a DM surrogate.
yeah.
So I like that all 4 of these guys could be that.
Oh man.
I didn't realize, it's almost that thing that I didn't realize how lonely we all were.
Some
Lovely.
DMPCs.
And then there's a priest.
Oppressed.
Which has a mini that is not accurate at all, but whatever.
Whatever.
He's just a slug.
Slug. All right, so he had Zale. Is that his name?
Yeah. The
Is
scout.
that really his name?
Zave.
Zave. I was
Zave.
gonna be like, his name isn't Zale. He's not a diamond. And then the other guy's name is Enon, which is
Who knows
E-N-A-N.
2 gnomes in a trench coat put they got hungry. Or hungry.
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 Give
Hey.
me the human meats.
Ew.
Soylent Green is people. I've never actually seen that movie all the way through, but that.
I feel like it's the only part you need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only thing you need to know.
People. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Okay. And bonk. There you go. There's initiative. Fucking roll your initiatives.
We're still on the.
Well, you know what,
The
Colton?
world map.
You know what? There, take that.
Dare
There
you
we
ask
go.
for the map, Colton?
Oh look.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of hungry boys.
my!
I didn't realize he was an old man.
Well, that's his mini. It probably isn't.
Okay.
That's actually probably a better mini for Enon, who is a woman.
It's okay.
Whoa, man!
I like this.
This is great.
Jesus
I love
Christ, there's
this.
so many notes. Oh right, I forgot. I have a plus 11 to initiative. Is Zyra?
Oh,
Isn't your perception like 22?
No, I didn't take observant because Jacob
Oh.
would have murdered me. I think.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna murder me. It just made me sad.
Thought about taking it when we leveled up. I did not.
However, I did take. I'm trying to remember what I took. Do I have a 20 somewhere now?
Excuse me.
What did I take? Oh, I took alert.
Come on, Jacob.
I
the
can't be
stat blocks.
surprised.
The swarm stat blocks.
Swarms of zombies?
Yes.
Is there?
No, I don't.
Pretty
think
sure
there
that
is.
doesn't exist.
I'm joking.
Swarm of ghouls. That'd be
I
fun.
took a skill expert.
that's my like neo goth band name, by the way.
Swarm of ghouls.
Yeah.
Wow, I really 3 13s. How great.
I mean, I also rolled 13, so
Someone rolled a 91.
Add up
Wow.
all the 13s.
wow.
Oh,
You add
Christ,
up all of the
I really have to
initiative.
roll initiative for all these fuckers.
Yeah.
Your initiative
Edible
0. I don't
rolls.
care. Don't give a shit. Initiative
Well, they're
0.
all-
Tiff,
all
you're first.
initiative
What are you
0.
doing?
Tiff's gonna
It's
rage.
slow.
That's what she do.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one thing though.
sure, of course.
I'm gonna be mean and go outside of the combat rules here. Sorry, Colton. You can pee and poop your pants if you want.
Just for free.
At the same time.
15.
No, I
and 20.
think that's what Deserec's doing.
Yeah, he's peeing and pooping his pants. He just took. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's paralyzed.
No!
Wait, let's find out.
What are you going to do
He's
now?
not paralyzed. He actually
Undead?
succeeded his con saves. He's not paralyzed, but he's real close.
What are you going to do now, Undead?
He's just getting clawed at. He's like, oh! All right, Tiff, what are you doing? Sorry, you're raging.
He's
Dumbass.
floating, right?
He's floating
No.
10 feet in the air.
Is
he
he still
still-
floating?
I have a 10-foot reach. All right.
Well, let's find out. No,
no, he's on the
he's
ground.
on the ground.
he fell to the ground and took a d6 damage.
No.
Took 2 more
Okay.
damage.
Oh, no.
He's like, ah! He's on the ground getting
I'm
clawed
just,
at.
I'm just gonna go here,
Okay.
and then I'm
Just
gonna attack.
end his life. Just kill him.
I'm gonna attack. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack this one on the right.
All right.
Reckless.
Roll damage. Or roll attack. I mean,
Reckless
No,
Great
you
Weapon
hit.
Master.
Me.
Great Weapon Master.
Yes.
That lets you reroll
I
damage,
take a
right?
-5. Yeah, no, I get 2
Oh, that's
bad
-5
damage.
plus 10. Oh, fuck.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not ready.
So my first one is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Second one is a lot to hit, 22. Third attack, we'll see if he survives because I get to do 3. Oh no, I don't because I use my bonus action to rage.
Oh, yeah.
So let me roll real fast. That will be the first one's going to be, sorry, new math.
It's okay.
11, 21, 27, 29.
Well, bye-bye.
Okay, then the next guy then, will a 21 hit him?
Yes.
Okay, then the next one's going to be 10, 20, 26, 28.
Goodbye to both of you. You just walk over and just cleave them both, and they're both just gone.
I'm gonna do like a little flourish at the end and give
He's like,
Azaka like a little wink.
she goes, roll perception.
Well, my perception's poopy.
Do
Um,
good.
How about? Oh, let me see. Oh, get out of here. 6.
6.
So
Well,
10.
There's
notice
just
nothing.
gore all over my face. I'm blind.
You're like, you're raging too. You're like, slice. You've decapitated 2 people. You turn around and you're just like, it's like, oh my god, I have nightmares.
That's it for
Ira,
me.
what are you doing?
Everything's a little far away, but that's okay.
Sure is.
I do enjoy how calm you are. Well, we're fighting the undead again.
Oh.
Oh.
I better pull out my gat.
God.
That's 60 feet. Dagger. Actually, no. What is the throw range on this? Would you consider us in a dim light of a dim variety?
Yeah, because you're under the ship.
Cool.
Light of the dim variety.
Do I have a way?
Light comes in 3 varieties: dim, bright, and none.
Exactly.
How would you like your beer? None.
I think, unfortunately,
What diet light?
Diet light.
unfortunately, summoning
It's like light zero.
Summoning a shadow blade is a bonus action, and I had to use it to dash. But I can. Man, I do not have very good range options. Oh,
Light coconut flavored.
actually, let me make sure. 10 feet. Yep.
Cherry light.
Let's see, 10 feet.
Light code
10 feet.
red.
Yep. Cool. 10
Really
feet, that would hit
stupid.
him. That would not hit him. That would. Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter, like right in here.
Okay.
It'll hit these 2 boys.
All right. So
That's a con save.
Constitution, 10 and 5.
Those are 2 failures. They each take Ooh, that was actually not a bad roll. They each take 21 thunder damage?
Holy fuck.
Thunder damage.
Good job, buddy. You got them at 1 health.
They're both
geez.
at 1 health.
Good work. You did it. They're like near dead, and they're like, no, I'll keep living out of spite.
That's fine.
Ori, it's your turn.
I was gonna fireball those guys.
Oh, you can still do it. They'd still die.
Move to right here. I think that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, right there. And I'm going to Chaos Bolt this fine gent.
All right, he has 3/4 cover
Why?
because he's behind a tree.
What about this guy?
Okay, that guy's a little more in the open. I'll still say he's behind the tree because it's bad to get a representation of that on this Roll20 map. So he has half cover. So I have a +2.
Could just fireball the 3 of them and just blow
Just
them up.
burn down the forest, you know?
Fireball doesn't start fires. Sure, yeah.
We
I'll still
know,
kick
but
this guy. 26.
26 to hit this guy?
Yep.
Fucking right in the noggin. Roll damage.
Fuck you when you're half cover.
He's like, I'm hiding. Ah! My face.
Five damage.
5 damage? What kind of damage?
25 damage.
Oh, 25.
And it's
What kind of damage?
Thunder damage.
You just explode his head.
That.
He is gone.
Doesn't jump.
He's like waiting, and he's like, that's not gonna hit me, and then his head goes and he just falls to the ground. It's Enon's turn, everybody's favorite priest. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, he can't get close enough. Well, he will do. He'll cast a guiding bolt on that one over there, and it's gonna have some cover. Can I have priest stats, please? Bonk. That's a 14 that hits. Does 14 radiant damage to this guy. All right, and it's Destric's turn. He panics as his bonus action, and then he stands back up, and he's just like, thank you so much, you saved me.
Just fight.
I was talking to you, pretty boy. I was talking to the big, strong woman.
Well, that's the end of his turn.
And that's just, he's just done. Now he will, fuck, what is he gonna do? He casts magic missile, because that's a thing. Bonk. He does 11 force damage to this guy over here.
Why
And he
is
dies.
this just Jace if Jace was a wizard?
And then Azaka is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No.
She might have more move than that.
She might.
No, only if she's a tiger.
Wait,
And
who did
then-
he hit with the
There was one back here.
Yeah, it was that one. Man, she can't see anybody. She's gonna try to snipe this one with an arrow.
with an arrow.
She can do 2 arrow attacks, so she's gonna try really hard. Bonk. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, never mind. She misses her first one. She hits the second one, and he dies. Chena?
That changes my plan. Okay, let's see. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action dash and just zippity doo dah down here.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay.
My, oh my, I'm gonna cremate your face.
I'm going to attack this guy. Yeah, I'm going to use both attacks on this guy.
Go for it.
Let me use the key that I used here. Where's my key? There's my key. Short sword, whack, 17.
Hit.
And the second is another whack with a dirty 20.
Hit.
So I do 12, 11, 23 damage.
Goodbye.
And then that was 55 movement. So I have another 40 feet I can move, I think. So I can go like right here. And I just keep going.
you just keep running. It's like
I'm like sprinting. I pull out my thing. I just do 2 quick swipes as I'm running by. I don't even stop. I just
it's an anime. It's just cha-ching, and it's like you get there and then he falls apart.
Yes.
Zave is like, man, there's barely any left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Nope, 30. He's gonna try to shoot that guy with a longbow. He hits and he dies.
So it's just the one.
Yep. Okay. Now all the one ghoul is like, nah. it just leaves. Tiff, are you gonna chase down this ghoul?
Let me see if I can get that far.
Is that how far it got?
No, it would be from this right here. It'd be how fast are these guys? He'd be 60 feet away from here.
Oh Lord.
25 feet.
Nah, he's good.
Is anybody else
wait.
gonna hunt this man?
I forgot I could do this. Never mind. I forgot I could do this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna drop my rage and just hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts on the way out.
Yeah. Go for it.
Just for our trouble.
Hades, isn't it?
Yes. I want to live undeadly. Oh.
Oh, like really terrible rolls. One's an 8, one's a 13, one's a 17.
The 17 hits.
Well, he can have 5 damage on his way
Well,
out.
that's an injury he'll have for the rest of his life.
I was gonna chase him down
Ira?
if he kept going.
Are you gonna?
I'm not gonna bother. I don't
Ari,
have
do you
anything
want
at
to snipe
that
this?
range.
This guy?
No, Ari's going to cast Bigby's hand. So.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna take us out of combat at this point.
I'm very confused as to what that does.
And
Again, I
she's
don't know
gonna-
Bigby's hand too well.
She's gonna have it open its palm.
All right,
And
so
she's gonna
yep.
step on it, and she's gonna float her.
What does
way
your
up to
Bigby's
the-
hand look like, Ari?
It's just like a delicate lady hand. It's got its fingernails painted.
Is it just your hand?
No. I don't have my fingernails painted. Yeah.
It's a delicate lady hand. Is it your hand, Ari? No, Ari has fat sausage hand. Clearly. All right, so this holy delicate lady hand just opens up its palm. You go over and step on it.
And then I don't know how many people it can hold.
Well, it
it's
does
a
have a strength of
large
like
hand.
26.
It's
so
large as well. So
I'll let it hold 4 people.
all right.
I mean, I'll go over there.
And
All right.
when there are 4 people on, it doesn't really matter who it is. She's gonna have it float up to the star goddess
Okay, so you guys start floating up.
and make an elevator.
Cheetah and Tiff, you guys join.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, well, we can't fly, so good
Well,
luck.
I'll send it back down.
And Destric's like, you don't have to do that. You know, you're good. We'll keep watch down here.
No.
We'll keep watch. We're
No.
fine.
No.
We're
You work
good.
for your food.
All right. So I'm gonna pull you up onto the other map, and I want you to tell me where you're going, and I can give you a Big B's hand too. Is it concentration, Big B's hand?
Yep, for a minute.
Very nice. So you have that for a
For a
little
minute.
while. I don't know if you guys can see anything. I don't know if there's dynamic lighting on this boy.
Nothing.
All right. So let me go ahead and do. Let me get you guys on here. What's the small talk you guys have as you're going on the Ari's hand elevator?
When did you learn to do this?
Last night,
Right.
I was thinking about how much I hate Art December. And then I remembered he had a big hand, and then I could just do it.
Surprised it wasn't a giant duck.
Really
Well,
weird.
Or
Oh,
like a
don't
webbed
put that
float.
thought in my head. It might just change,
Oh.
and we'll all fall to our deaths.
I didn't say anything then.
Okay.
It's a
Let's talk
really
about-
weird way to learn to do.
Ew.
Yeah.
Realize
I don't like
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in this like pinching motion.
Yeah, that's a little.
Hmm.
Oh,
What are, you,
Bigby,
what are you grabbing there, buddy?
Bigby, please.
A
This
pinch
is the
of
first time
salt.
you've been cast.
Bigby, stop. Yeah, all of these Bigby's hands are so inappropriate.
What's
We
the
all need to
hand
wear
in
gloves.
in Smash called? Master hand or
Oh,
something?
master
Master
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'm getting a
This is what it
better
looks
hand
like.
for you.
I want a
one
delicate
that's not
lady
trying to-
hand.
Assault
Well,
me.
I can't do that. All right. You know, I only have so much power.
Pick a picture of your hand and then position you
Yeah,
want.
Make it a
JJ, give us a
mini.
picture
Cut
of
it
your
out in
hand.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Great idea.
The spell said the DM would have all this prepared. I don't know why you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like this. I just got some Bigby's hands, and I don't like this one.
Oh.
I don't like that. What's your intention with that, huh? what do you want to do there?
It reminds me
Oh.
of the peace out fading meme.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. He's just like fading out. Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go. Here you go.
Cup in a field,
Nice
Bigby
cup
hand.
motion.
The cup in a field hand. And you know what,
Why?
Spencer, you can control this hand. So there you go. That's yours now.
I'm just gonna pet Ira.
This big ass hand is just petting you. So you guys float your way up. Oh, by the way, I don't know what you guys can see. Can you just see everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Thank God. I don't want the dynamic lighting fucking this one up. So as you guys float your way up, you can see that there's just strips of cloth everywhere that are just covering this entire thing. This is a tangled mess. And these big like areas in beneath the trees, you can't stand in those. Those are just
Mhm.
trees. So the only places you can really stand are like the branches and like this little area over here. And as the Bigby's hand is like petting Ira, all of the crewmates, which you can see over here, are all kind of like on the ground, and they look up and they're like, "You've come to save us."
Sure.
That's
And
the
then-
plan.
And then you guys all watch as they turn and they go, "Oh no, they're back! They're back!"
What?
And you guys start hearing rustling in the trees, and you hear like and
boy.
and screeching. And you see here, let me show you what these guys look like moving through the trees.
Is it?
Those scary monkey boys.
It's probably
No,
just
they're
gonna-
bigger.
Oh.
They have
Oh.
many
The worst.
arms. They're white. They have white fur.
Oh.
And
I think one of these has killed me before. Not Ira, but like one of my characters.
but they move with a strange pace, as I don't know how to. Oh my god, they have the
How do I
dumbest
spell
spelling
their
ever.
name?
They look like this. And if you want a better picture,
Oh, boy.
I'll send that to the chat.
Mm.
Hooray!
Spooky.
They don't have faces. They have skull. They have just like a skeletal face,
Mm.
and they have holes in their body and skeletal hands, and you can see their innards as they move through the trees. And they
So it's been a while since I've said this, Jacob, but I'm gonna go ahead and activate the boots of speed.
You're just gonna, I'm gonna speed out of here, and they are coming in on the opposite side of the jungle on this side, and they're like, "Oh God, they're gonna take more of us! Please help us!" And once I get them on the map, they're not over here. They're one's here, and one's right here. Now we're gonna roll initiative again
Again.
after I add
Oh.
everybody back into the initiative. Sorry.
I think
Bonk. There we go.
Bonk.
And I gave the big beast hand initiative.
I
Whoops.
think it goes on my turn.
Pretty sure you control it with a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah,
rolled
on
the
a bonus
same
action, I
thing.
can.
Me too.
No, I didn't.
Fucking natural 20. There it is.
By the way, I feel like I'm hearing someone's like computer in the background. I've been hearing it most of the game. I don't know if you're picking that up, Colton.
I don't hear anything.
I hear it too.
Yeah,
Sort of
I
faintly
hear it.
whirring.
Is it me?
I don't know.
Let me mute.
Well, it's like coming and going. Like when
Yeah,
you
it
were
is coming and
talking,
going.
I couldn't hear it. So
I guarantee you it's me. My computer's loud as fuck.
It's
And I have my
probably
boost
him
up.
then. Yeah.
So I'll turn my gain down a little bit. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
All right. So let's get some initiatives in here. You guys got yours in, I assume.
Wow. Wow. 27?
My
All right.
God.
Plus Sonic.
look, I have
Sonic.
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 look, I have a plus 11, guys. Don't know what you want from me.
For you to roll lower.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
of no benefit to
I want
any
to
of
go
us.
first.
It's a benefit to me.
Why are they all on that side? Fuck.
Told you.
Yep, I'm realizing that.
All right. So top of the round is the first creature.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Go, Ira.
Oh, I was like, what?
Okay. Question. These trees here, are these can I walk on this?
You can. I'm. You know what? Yeah, I'll let you walk on them. They're big enough. They're big enough. You can run on them. I was gonna say like difficult terrain, but I'll let you do it.
Okay. So
That's gonna be more difficult. What you're trying to do there. That's gonna be a jump.
Well, no. I'm not wanting to jump to the other tree. I'm not wanting to jump to this one. I was just checking my distance.
Okay, all right.
And that one's it's that far away. Okay. So then what if I went? Man, they're so far away.
And these things are large size.
Yes, they are large.
Okay.
All right, so that's the quickest way to get to them. And then, what weapons do I have? I haven't used that for a while, but sure. All right, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
Actually, no. No. I'm not gonna move at all. I forgot. 90 is 90 in range of. I think it is.
Oh, and just for reference, Colton, I'm gonna say up here it's not dim white.
Yeah, I figured.
Light sugar free.
Damn it. Okay. Keep changing my plans. Can I go over here and hide behind this?
Sure. Roll stealth.
Cool.
You know how I roll stealth in combat, right?
Yeah, I'm just doing it for purposes of trying to get advantage on the roll. 21.
Okay. You hide behind the tree.
And then I would pop out with a short bow, which I haven't used in forever, but I have. And I want to fire at
Good
this
thing
boy.
Ira had his trusty short bow.
Yeah, his iconic weapon.
Yeah, you have advantage. Go ahead and roll.
Cool.
Okay.
I was like, I need to be able to hit him from far away, but I can't get close enough for my daggers. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, what's my sneak attack? 4d6 plus short bow, so it's 5d6. So that'll be 19 damage.
This one?
Yep. And just so you know, I could get there, hide and stuff because I went ahead and activated the boots. So my movement speed is doubled right now.
All right. As you fire at it, you stick into it, and it kind of just. That's That's its reaction. That's what it does.
Oh.
Tiff.
I'm gonna reach my hand out to Chena and go, "Come with me," and I will. If she takes the hand,
Use your reaction to take Tiff's hand.
Sure, I'll use the reaction to take.
I will grab her hand and I will dimension doors both right here.
Perfect.
The two of you appear out on the other side.
About
Back
here,
to back.
if I can, and then I'm going to do a slight kind of spin with my halberd and go into a rage.
Shit,
that will be
that's
my
awesome. You just come out of the dimension door, spin the halberd, just like, just like ready to go. It's great.
That's it.
Ari.
I'm going to have my lovely hand pick me up.
Just
We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're gonna move right over here. Oh, I got that on. Right over here by Ira.
All right.
That's
Oh,
what's
hello.
cool. Oh wait, no, I can cast a spell still.
yeah, because you did cast the spell then.
Ari casts hand.
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 I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at let's see. There's some dudes. At this guy over here because I feel like he'll be the hardest to hit. This one.
Okay, go for it.
23.
23. 23 is gonna hit. Roll damage.
And third level, so it's or yeah, we'll just do it.
I think the art of these creatures is like one of the best art in the game. It looks so cool.
That's 18 force damage.
18 force damage. Jeez. Just blow off a couple of ribs on it, and it kind of just. And then this one right here, right in front of you, Chena, looks down at you, falls onto the ground, and then steps right here, and then two of its hands go towards you with two swings.
And can I attack it actually before it does that?
Yeah, because.
Could pull our master.
It's
Because it
still
entered
in
my
your
range. Was it?
It's still 10 feet here in your range.
Oh, it is big. You're right.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
I don't get to do that.
Well, yeah. Sorry. It gets here. It's gonna do two claw attacks on you, Sheena. That's
That's
18
nice.
and 11.
The 18 will hit.
Okay. And then I need to not have always roll advantage on there. All right. And then, oops, there we go. So the 18 hits. So you take 7 slashing damage,
Cool.
and then it's also gonna bite you.
Ow.
Oh, so if Tiff's there, it would bite Tiff with a 23.
23 hits.
So that's 8 piercing damage, and then 2
Reduced to 4 or 16 to 8?
4, 8 to 4.
Okay.
And then this guy right here, this woman, she kind of looks up at it, and 2 of the fists go into it as well, to her as well. 12 and 19, I think, both hit, and 12 doesn't, but 19 does. She takes 6 slashing. She's not looking good, but she's not dead. All right, and then this one right here is going to jump right there. See if it can succeed in jumping. It does. It's gonna kind of run along the side here because it does have a climbing speed, and it's gonna get right in front of you, Tiff, and it just goes ham on you. It does every attack on you.
Okay.
So
That one I will use my reaction to attack.
don't go for it. Yeah, you stab it as it's like jumping towards you. You hit it you probably just like hit it in the air.
That is a. Oh, I'm supposed to declare my weapon master before I attack, right?
Yeah,
I was doing that, but I didn't say
that's
it.
fine. It's okay.
Okay, new thing. 19.
Yep.
Okay. That is a grand total of 16, 26.
You fucking stab this thing right in the chest as it lands, and then it just like enrages and just smacks you with everything. It's gonna be 4 claws and a bite. 21, natural 1, 13, 14, and 12.
14 AC 16, so 14 miss, 12 miss.
Oh, so 21 is the only one that hits. You take 6, reduced to 3 slashing.
Okay.
Gina, it's your turn.
Gina.
It really just fucking tries to. It just blah, 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 blah onto you, Tiff, and you just like dodge. A couple of them hit you. You just don't feel anything. And then one is just like, oh, it hurt a little bit.
Oh, you actually hit. Oh, isn't that cute? Gina's gonna go big.
God.
Big mama.
Big mama.
I was gonna ask before combat started how stable this
Yeah, I'm concerned
We'll see.
that China is increasing the amount of weight that already has 2 big monkeys on it.
We shall see. I'm assuming I can't go right here because Tiff is there.
No, you. I mean, nah, you're big. It's fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna go right there.
Step on me.
Nothing happens initially, but when you go big and you step over,
Took Jacob a second there.
nothing happens initially, but as you go large, the entire thing kind of like creaks and shifts, and the branch kind of leans down a bit.
Okay. So, let's see. Okay, she's going to attack each one of them once with a short sword,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw on a stunning strike to both if they hit.
Oh God. All right.
That's 24 to the first one,
Yep.
and then that's a 16 on the
So
second.
2 con saves.
Is this 16 hit?
Yeah. 23 and 18.
Okay, that's fine. They both beat the con save because I don't have a high DC for it. But I will throw on the fire rune onto the 24,
20.
so it doesn't go off either. Okay.
They're resistant.
Yep. But they both take damage if they both hit, so full damage. So 11 on this one, and 11 on this one.
Yeah, you fucking you hurt them bad.
And
They're both mortal. I mean, they're both
which
bloodied.
This wouldn't count. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna action search and do it again.
All right. Want to see me do it again?
Want to see me? Want to see me hit this thing? Want to see me do it again?
Yep.
Can I just throw on side strikes to both of these as well?
You can. It's just. I mean, that's 4 key you're using.
I know.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Well, we'll see. We'll see because they have to hit.
I mean, what's your bonus to hit?
+8. So.
You have
25.
to roll 2. You have to roll 1, I think.
Well, okay.
Both of those hit. They got a 17 and a 23 on their saves.
I'm doing 1 to each again. So
Yeah.
that's an 11 to this one.
11 damage again? Oh my
11
god.
damage again, and then 8 damage to this one.
All right.
I really want to try and stun
they're
these
both
guys.
very hurt.
Oh,
They're
I
very
forgot.
low.
I forgot. I always have to ask this apparently. Are we going with the official rules with Tasha's for the going big, or what was before in terms of the extra damage?
I don't remember. I feel like we went back and forth on it, and there was a reason.
We kept going back. We were agreeing with, for at least for a little bit, that going back to the way we had been doing it, which was a D6 every time.
Oh, it was because you can do it more now.
You could do it twice more, so 4 times in total.
I kind of like the idea of it being you can do it less, but it does more damage. That to me is more realistic.
Then that makes sense. I agree with that. I like that better. Plus, I don't use it every day. Anyways.
Yeah, I like it's you're doing extra damage because you're large, not because you just get extra damage. That's
okay.
Like,
so technically, that's a 46 on top. So
yeah, well, God, roll that. Yeah.
So this one is going to take an extra. That's just only one d6. Hold on. Extra 5 damage.
Extra 5k.
And then the other one is going to take an extra 7 damage.
Ooh, that one's mortal.
And I used another 2 strong strikes, so another 2 con saves.
Huh? What? You doing 2 more?
No, as I said, because we didn't do it the second time around when I.
No, I did. I just did it really fast. It was 17 and 23.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
All right. That was one hell of a turn. They're both looking really rough.
That's Chino's turn. She takes forever with them.
No, it's fine. This one right here is going to land right next to this dude. And he looks like he's pretty strong. This guy is wearing like armor and a sword. And he's wielding a sword. And this thing just comes down and is going to beat the shit out of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. He rolled very well.
Yeah, that's not going to go well.
So that's 5, 10, 5, 10. I can't. 11, 12, 7, 19, and an extra one, an extra d6. There's 6, so 27 damage. He's fine. He's up. He's bloodied, but he got hit quite a bit. And then this guy right here. Just give me a second. You see, I hate this about Roll20, and just to let everybody know, I'm already looking at possibly using Foundry. I've been doing tutorials with it, and I like it a lot more. But just because this is Jacob's time to complain. What's great about Fantasy Grounds is when you have a mini, you can just double click it and it opens their stat sheet. And same thing with Foundry. And this one, it opens up the token settings, and I have to go into the journal, and then I have to search his name, and that's how I pull up his stat block. And it's the dumbest thing ever. Anyways, sorry guys. Sorry I'm being a poopy butthead.
We might change over the Foundry with all of our games as we learn it. We're not jumping immediately into it, but we're looking into it.
Oh, do you not have a stat block, buddy? You just don't exist. Okay, well, I don't know what you do, so you just do nothing. I think he's just a commoner, so he's just gonna be like, oh, he's gonna get next to you. This guy right here is also gonna kind of get up next to you in your safety hand, and that guy stays there. This dude right here, who I believe does have a stat block. He's a veteran, I believe, or not, whatever. There we go. He's gonna attack this guy. He's gonna do 2 longsword attacks, 2-handed. 18 hits, 7 misses, so he does 6 damage. Then this lady right here is getting fucked. She's kind of just gonna stay there. And then Thessalandra Bravewing, who is the most complicated name ever, is going to be here. Ira, it's your turn.
All right. So we got the three boys.
The 3 boys.
Is this guy covered from me because of tree?
He's big though, so I'll give him half cover. So he's plus 2 to AC.
Okay. That's probably an easier shot. I'm gonna use my bonus action to aim.
Okay.
Oh.
Because that's a thing you can do now, and I'm gonna fire at this boy.
What's the it's called take aim, isn't it?
I think so. Features and traits. Let me see. Cunning action. Where would it be in this? Because it's an added.
Got it right here.
Steady aim.
Steady aim.
Give yourself advantage on the next attack roll if I haven't moved, and I can't move after it. So I have to stay there.
You haven't moved during this turn, and after you use, okay, so you just can't move this turn.
Exactly. I'm foregoing my move to get advantage.
That's great. I love that. I think that's awesome. It's like you're just sitting there and you're just like.
26.
Hit.
Cool. 5d6. So that'd be another 20 damage to this boy.
20 damage. Oof. Damn. Well, he would be dead, but he has your favorite ability.
No. No.
He dies.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wait,
will
hang
hate
on.
this ability. I will hate that ability until the day I die, because that time that we were fighting one zombie and it lived for like 4 extra rounds for no reason.
I love
Like
it so much.
it didn't do anything. It wasn't a threat. It just lived for 4 extra rounds for no reason.
All right, Tiff.
Tiff's going to
Ira just snipes this one in the head.
sidestep underneath Gina.
Okay.
So attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yes. He's going to bite you as an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
He gets a 17.
That hits.
7 piercing, reduced to 3.
And then I'm going to go over here and help this guy out. I'm going to attack this guy 3 times reckless.
Go for it.
Great weapon on all 3.
All right.
Ooh, that's really bad, though.
You don't.
14 for the first?
Hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's +8, so
They're pretty easy to hit. They're not very dodgy.
Okay.
It's like less than 10. It's like 10 is the armor class.
This is like 15 to hit.
Yep.
And then the next one is 19. So that hits.
Yeah, all 3. Roll
Okay.
big daddy damage.
That one's going to be 25 on the first.
Okay. Mortal.
29.
29.
Yeah.
And 42.
Oh my god. I think that's not a natural 20. It's a 17 to a 20, so he dies.
And then I guess I'm just going to come back for that guy that bit me then.
All right, go for it. You
That
have
one
to
is a
just roll
19 to
damage.
hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay. That one will be for 10, 20.
20. He lives. He's 1 hit point. He as you go over and you slice it, you literally fuck it. You cut his head off, and then he just stands up and he's good. He just keeps going.
I'm just gonna hide underneath Gina still, like in her
Oh no!
cape.
You push right when you get back.
Oh,
Mommy,
I
I'm lost.
hide right in the
I'm
cape,
scared.
and then I glitch out.
Yeah.
That's it for me. About.
Ari's gonna send the big bee's hand over there and just
Push him off.
Backhand him. Push him off.
I think I can. I think it can push.
Well, let's see this guy because he's also blinded. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it can do a melee spell attack.
Sure
so
is. He doesn't have a head. Okay.
I'm just gonna smack him. I don't think.
How far do you push him?
I don't think it can push. I think
okay.
it can only grapple. And then, oh wait, no, forceful hand. It has to make a
I
strength
love
save,
that it's
though.
called forceful hand.
Yeah.
Do
All the
you
biggest
want it
hands
to make a strength save?
are awfully forceful.
No, I think I'm just gonna hit it.
All right.
It's gonna
It's
like.
coming over to push, and it's like getting ready, and you just flick it.
Oh my god. It pushes it so far.
It only pushes it 5 feet.
No, doesn't it plus a number of feet? Am I wrong?
Oh yeah, 5 times your spell casting ability modifier.
So 30 feet? You can push it 30 feet?
That'd be
Would
30
land on the ground next to the rest of the group down.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
To 19 force damage.
It fails. So this thing,
Good.
its head gets cut off, and then Tiff's like, "Oh no!" As it stands back up, it's still alive, ready to go. And then, how does your hand kill it?
So Ari's just right next. I'm still next to Ira, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ari just kind of goes like, and it just flicks it.
It just hits it in the gut, and
Yeah.
it just dies. And you guys are out of combat. You're all
That's
dead.
really useful.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are like, thank you so much. You saved us. I think that's the last of them.
And then 10 more show up.
Jacob,
Yes.
is Gina's crew here?
No.
No.
I don't think we were told.
Was this where we
We're
thought they might have
no,
been taken?
They went this way, not
They
that
went
were
this
here.
way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look at you and they're very grateful. They look around and they say, "I'm Thessalandra Bravewing. I'm the captain. We were traveling. We had an expedition, but then
There's two of them.
we crashed. We were attacked. These things with wings came at us. They looked like dinosaurs.
Hmm.
Probably the Terra folk then.
Yes.
I agree.
We've been catching rainwater and with buckets, but we only had a bit of food left before it all fell to the ground. The undead have been roving for a long time. We're all very, very exhausted. We've been without food for days.
Can make you food.
Really?
Yep.
Please, we're starving.
Ari's gonna cast. How many of them are there?
There are 1, 2,
One,
3, 4,
two,
5, 6.
So do I need to cast it twice or?
Oh no, there's only 5 of them.
Well, doesn't
one.
that spell?
It makes 45 pounds. I only need to
Oh,
cast
sorry,
one.
there's 6. There's 6.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
enough for them to eat. So if you
Okay,
cast
it makes food and water, so they get both as long as they have something to put it in.
all right. They go over and they're you could tell they've been without food for a long time. They dig into it, and they go down. Just to let you guys know, they were all at 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. So they go through and they're very, very grateful, but they're clearly very tired.
Mhm.
And they say, "Can you get us to the ground, please, please?"
I assume Bigby's hand would disappear,
Yeah.
so she's gonna cast it again
Okay.
and kind of just elevator everyone up and.
All right, you guys are all brought back to the ground, and now you've got quite a motley crew with you. 6 of these people in their crashed ship,
Yeah.
and these other adventurers and a were-tiger with you. And as you're all brought down, everybody kind of
I'm stupid.
what?
I didn't put that together until you said
Oh,
were-tiger.
And they kind of sit down, they rest for a bit. They haven't been on solid ground for 26 days. So they just kind of sit and they're just very grateful to be there.
Have you
Zaka
guys...
comes over towards all of you and just says, This is quite a group of survivors here.
Which one came over? I'm sorry.
Azaka,
Okay.
the were-tiger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, none of who we hope to see. Azaka, did you happen to see anyone that looked like us capable? And I'll describe Syndra to her.
Yes.
Do you know where they were
Not
taken?
like you. They were being taken by Chahaka pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's about
perfect.
right.
They
That's
went
why we were
past
coming
us.
this way.
I saw them. I didn't interfere though. I tend not to. I like to stay out of business. It keeps me safe. But you've helped these people and you've helped me, so I think I owe you that much. They were heading south. They had an altered pace. They were not heading directly south. They were attempting to form a path, but it was difficult for them. They were heading southwest.
I see. Towards maybe
Rockmar?
In the direction of the Cobalt Mountains.
okay. So yeah, maybe that might be where they're heading.
Do the
So that's what
people
you're doing out here. Missing friends.
Yes.
Yep. Do the people in Rockmar take slaves?
I don't know.
Are there people even in Rockmore? As far as we know, I don't even know if we know those people even there.
I've not seen anyone leave that place in a long time or enter it in a long time.
Okay.
Though it doesn't feel dead. The place very much feels like life comes in and out from it. Or somewhere deep inside of it.
Jacob, before I got off the Star Goddess, is there any way I could have like looked around? Clearly, we won't like clear out a whole lot of space, but I kind of want to do what we did with Mbala a little bit, and maybe if I could see a little bit.
Oh, so you want to go to the top of the? That's super smart. You totally can. Now that you're not in combat, you go to the top and you kind of get a look around. Let's just go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh fuck!
Take a big boy inspiration.
Thank you.
Guidance.
So plus a D8.
I see. Thank you.
And a D4.
Say the number. Don't say how much, what it is yet, Jacob.
I will. I hear you.
And Tyler's like, I can help too. I have a card.
Exactly. I have as much information as we can gather.
We're good. We're good. I for instance, I have a +0, but 23.
Okay, I'll.
So thank you guys
Hold
for
off
all their dice. Thank you.
Well, like throw as much information as we can at you, because we want that goddamn information.
Get my X-ray specs on.
Oh,
look at that! A filled-in map.
Yeah.
Can't
that's
see
nice.
that far, but you do
No,
get
of
pretty
course.
damn good on
I mean, that's more than I thought I was gonna get anyway.
What is this?
What are those?
What is this?
What are you clicking at?
This.
That's
the
about
gorge?
as much as you can see.
Yeah, the gorge.
Oh, it's a gorge.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ataza's gorge.
Okay.
I don't know what the second word is though.
Wazi. Just call it Wazi. Forget the first part.
The quasi.
Tiff knows Triltean, but I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
Yikwazi? Something like that?
Yikalwazi. I don't know how to
Yikalwazi?
pronounce it. It doesn't say.
Okay. I'll jump back down and go. We have a lot more information now, and maybe even a clearer direction on where they took our people. Harakramar seems to be our next destination.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yikalwazi.
Yikalwazi.
Yeah, just think Yikalwazi.
You think they took them to Harakamar?
I think that's the only. It's the only place of civilization that we can see from here.
And why would they take them anywhere that has nothing?
I think so.
All right, music, you can chill out.
No.
It's always this talk.
I think that's our destination.
Certainly in the same direction, and we were planning on heading there anyways.
Right.
Do we have enough resources, Ari, to transport this many people?
Sure.
Oh crap! How many of them are there? There's.
Akaza looks up to.
It'd be 10, so 14.
Oh.
Azaka looks over towards all of you and she says, "Look, you need to find your friends. I can help these people more than you can. I can hunt. I know this place well enough and I can protect them. You go. I can get them back on their feet."
Okay, that's actually wonderful. Did that woman introduce herself as like the captain of the Star Goddess?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she did.
Captain, would you happen to have anything left on your
She's
ship
kinda
that might aid us in this journey?
Yeah, she's like sitting up against a tree. She's up kind of near the roots, and she's like sweating and like drinking water. And she says, "Unfortunately, we lost everything. We have a few supplies here and there. I can look, but most of everything that we brought on our journey has been gone."
Of course.
Let me look. We have a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, tinderbox, some torches. We have 10 days of rations, water skin, and some rope.
I think it's best that you guys keep all that.
All right.
Okay.
Exactly, you're going to take them.
A little curious about that too, actually.
Say what? Sorry.
Where exactly are you going to take
There's
them?
not a whole lot of places.
She says, I can lead them back to Port Nyanzaru pretty easily. We'll go around the long way. We won't go through the undead.
If you're
Makes
confident.
sense.
I'm fairly confident.
Gina, do you want
She kind of turns and she looks to everybody and she says, listen, you all are going to be following me now. We're going back to Port Nyanzaru. You understand? And they all kind of nod. She says, it'll be about 2 weeks. You'll be fed. You'll have water. And we'll do our best to stay away from insects. And she kind of holds up a couple of blocks of incense that she has on her. And she says, as long as you stay with me and you listen to me, you'll survive.
Are we
just-
going to? Oh,
No, never mind. That's fine.
Ari's going to give her 2 of the blocks of incense that she has, and then 3 paper birds.
And at
she's
this
gonna-
moment,
Oh.
sorry, you give her 2 paper birds. She says, what are these?
I said 3, and
What are 3?
I explained to her how they work, like how to fold them and to write the message, fold it, and then my name, and then it'll send it to me. Just maybe an update every few days, and then when you get back to
Will do.
the port.
At this point, Tiff, you realize you recognize her. You never knew her name, but you, being a guide in Port Nyanzaru, you recognize that she is one of the, she's very much concealed her form for quite a long time in Port Nyanzaru. And suddenly you're like, of course, Azaka Stormfang. She worked at a Port Nyanzaru. She concealed her lycanthropy, and she typically wore a mask, which she has down on her side, and it's like a tiger-like mask that's hanging down on her belt. And as soon as you realize that, in your head, it just clicks. It's like, she probably knows more than I do.
Yeah. What's her normal going rate?
Her going rate
Yeah.
for as a guide,
Yeah.
she charges 5 gold pieces a day and a payment of 30 days up front as a standard. So it's 150 gold up front and then 5 gold a day.
I'm gonna give her 100 and 2 blocks as well.
She says, thank you. And then she looks at you. She says, are you a fellow guide?
I am, and good deeds should be rewarded.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Be safe out there.
She puts her hand on your shoulder and she kind of shakes it. And she says, I hope to see you again.
Likewise.
And she goes off with the rest of them. She just says, move. And they're all like, but we're tired. And she says, we have to start walking
I
now.
had some things to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want to say?
If you all wait in the bay, and I can get you all back to Waterdeep whenever we come back.
They
if
all
you
kind of
will
look
wait
to one
that long.
another. They're like, Waterdeep's nice.
Yeah, not right now, but
Yeah, Waterdeep's
it
fantastic.
will be in about a month.
That's exactly where you
Hopefully.
should go right now.
They're like, okay.
It's better than here.
Anywhere's better than
think.
here. And then she says all that. She starts demanding all of them to get up and move. And that
Right
one
now,
lady's
yeah.
like, I'm the captain of these people. And she says, right now, you're not. I'm the captain of the goddamn jungle. And she's like, all right. And then they go off.
Okay.
How sweet.
Look at me. I'm the
loving
captain now.
I'm loving the perspective of, oh, we'll just go. I can see you guys Waterdeep. It's really nice there. Get sent to Waterdeep. What's going on?
This is worse. This is much worse. All right. So they go off into the jungle and disappear. Never to be seen again. Just kidding.
No.
She eats them all.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, nom,
They
nom,
were
nom, nom.
hungry.
And you guys are left alone here by the wreck of the Star Goddess. Where are you headed?
I think I want to take us this way, around the Deadlands, if possible.
Okay, that makes sense.
Think we can?
Possible.
I mean, we're gonna skirt it no matter what. So I think it's
Something like that.
yeah. It'll take us 6 days to get there, roughly, but I think that's the best way to do it. Even if we went directly.
I'm just gonna warn you. apparently it's the constant issue I face. 3 days of rations left.
Oh.
So
Lucky for you. I know how to make food most days.
I was gonna say
Hopefully.
that's yeah.
yeah, thankfully.
I feel like we thought there was gonna be a bit more here. And there wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not lifeless, but I mean, there's no civilization really out here.
Mhm.
Right.
I could keep Tiene and I fed to the last day,
All right.
but then at that point, so
I,
let's try.
I also only have 3 days of rations.
Well,
Okay.
as long as I
yeah.
believe we all do. As long as you guys
Yeah.
remember, or as long as you remember how to make rations, Ari, it's
Yeah.
probably safer for you to do that. And then if we get split up, at least we have a little bit of food.
That's a wonderful idea,
Mhm.
actually. Okay, let's do that then.
I agree with that a lot.
So you guys head off into.
I have one more question.
Yep, sorry.
though. When do we want to contact Ayla and have them bring the ship back around? It'll take about 9 days to reach Silku Bay.
Probably once we get to Rockmore, then.
I think
It's the
so.
20th, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Because
let
it
me
would
do
take us
thing
about
about that.
7 days to get back there, assuming we have to spend no time in Rockmore.
Half that because of how fast Tiff can lead us through.
Don't we move 2 hexes a day? Which is
It'll take us 14 to get there.
it'll take 14 to get there, which is 7 days.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
14
looking
to
at
get
the
to Rockmore.
city itself.
I'm
I'm looking
Silku Bay.
I'm looking
all the way
at
down to Silku.
I'm looking at Silku itself though. Like the ship's gonna need to
Oh,
go
Sure.
somewhere.
I was not planning on that far.
I mean, we could meet them on the shore and just tell them
Yeah.
that.
Plus, it looks like that there was a mine there, according to the map. It means
Yeah,
there's
so
some sort of landing there.
then let's do Hirakamar, see what happens, and we'll message them to head back. And then we'll investigate the mine, maybe look at the Valley of the Lost Honor. It's nice this time of year. I'm lying, it's not.
I'm gonna say you've been here
Did
often.
ever nice?
Yeah. No. No.
Well,
I need a second vacation home. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
not here.
Okay. So let's do this first day. Let's do this little L.
Ari and Ira make a vacation home in Silku Bay.
then
Quiet.
lead the way, Tiff.
Yeah. Do we have enough resources for guidance?
Hey
and-
Ari, you want to go
Yep.
back to
You
the
guys
place
start
where
heading
everyone
off into
almost
the jungle
died?
to go further towards Hirakamar, but that's where we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Hey,
We'll come right back into that as soon as we're done with that break. So thank you to Lil Onion out here with the 199 euros. Thanks
Hey, you saw
so
it.
much.
Thanks.
yep.
Tired of
And
coffee, unfortunately.
I think it's so seriously donated 300 bits, which I think is equivalent to $3. I might be wrong about that over on Twitch. So thanks over there.
We will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Thanks for joining, guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around, watching us continue to play the game. So, you guys were going to head off into the jungle and push your way further. But before we get into that, I'm going to cut. Camera cuts to something else.
Oh, no.
We're away from this scene. We see a starry sky, starry night. It's Port Nyanzaru as the camera kind of pans down. And it's filled with its nightlife. People are walking, relaxing, and mingling on this warm summer evening. And off in the distance, kind of at the corner of the city, we see a familiar blue-haired water genasi. She finishes tying a bag filled with supplies, food, and everything. Puts it on her back and steps outside of the city and into the jungle. Fear takes her face and regret. Tears fall down her face as she looks back to the brass phoenix sitting in port, waiting and unaware of her location. She looks again forward into the jungle in the dark abyss of the trees and horrid life almost consume her gaze. She takes a step back and now looks forward to the ship, as if some sort of battle were happening in her own mind. She lets out a sigh, with her head down, and walks back into the port, not ready to abandon her people. She says softly to herself, "Perhaps they can help me. Perhaps it'll all come together." She stares up at the stars with a hopeful half smile across her face, and a tear streams down her cheek. "I'll find you, Mom." We cut back to you guys. You're about ready to head off into the jungle and are preparing your rations and your direction. So this is the 20th day. It's kind of the end of the day, really, so you guys would kind of pack up and camp here before heading off further into the jungle. So we'll end the 20th day here. You guys long rest and wake up on the 21st, ready to start traveling. Is there anything you guys are going to do before you leave?
I don't think so.
All right. So where are you headed? Where are you going?
I think this way.
All right. No worries. And I'm going to do a thing. All right. Yeah. What two spaces are you headed in?
We're going to leave this space going this way, and then
so we would go
this
to
way.
here, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Hang on. Okay, go ahead and just move your token where you want to go, because you know where you're
that
going.
has been done.
Oh,
Yeah,
you already moved. Got it. So you're heading that way, kind of skirting alongside the outside of the jungle. Tiff kind of leads you guys through. It's like that scene, and then it's an immediate cut to like Tiff just kind of pushing through like some leaves and brush and kind of moving along as you guys are traveling. And as you guys are moving through this side of the jungle, it's a rather peaceful day. There's not much happening around you, and you're pretty good. And you guys begin to smell smells like cooking. You can smell like smoke, kind of off in the distance, kind of further closer towards all of you. You can all smell it.
Camp nearby?
Smelled like it. Do we see like smoke forming anywhere?
You guys look up. Yeah, you do see a little bit of smoke, but not but a half a mile away from you.
That's not that far. Okay. Do we want to investigate?
Sure. They might have food. Bye.
Okay, let's go do that.
You guys head forward, and as you all begin to kind of push through the brush and the leaves, you can hear speaking and talking. There's a group of people here. As you continue on further, you go down into the jungle and push past the trees, and you see a small camp. There are a couple of tents set up here, and what looks like a group of warriors sitting around a campfire that is currently roasting what looks like some boar that was found in the jungle. And certain people are eating out of bowls and talking and whatnot. As you all kind of approach, a couple of them look towards you. Many of them armored, some of them carrying bows, some of them wearing like heavy plate armor, and some of them not. You see an assortment of people here, like humans, elves, and all that kind of stuff. But they're all wearing kind of like an emblem on the front of their chest. The emblem is that of a crown. Ari, Ira, you don't even have to roll. You recognize the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, what? Okay.
And as you are looking around, they all kind of stop, and they don't seem hostile, and they turn towards all of you. And in the middle of the campfire, standing up, looming over everybody in this campfire, is a familiar, large, black-haired furbolg that says, Ari and Ira,
Woman.
I knew I'd find you again. You weren't lying when you said you'd come back here. And he puts down his food and he clomps on over. And you guys see this 8-foot-tall, large furbolg step forward with like golden eyes. And he goes over towards Ari and he gives her a hug. And he goes over to Ira and he kind of pats him on the back a little too hard. And he just says, how's it been?
Terrible.
Ah, yes. You've been traveling here for a long time. It's quite terrible.
Yeah. You weren't kidding when you said you would come back.
I see you have new friends.
Yes.
Yes. This is Gina, and this is Tiff.
Hello.
This is Tallman. We traveled with him for a while.
How much did we tell you guys about Barovia? He helped us with that whole thing.
Terrible place. Cholt has its awful places. But Barovia, that was probably the worst experience I've ever been through. But I learned a lot moving with all of you. And I found my place here once again with my people.
Why are you guys so far south?
Fighting back the undead. They've been spreading, going further north. They've been having a lot more confidence. And we've been trying to fight them as best as we can.
Well,
what are you doing here? Have you come to join us?
Sort of, but not exactly.
Yes, but actually, no.
You know about the curse, I assume.
Yes. He kind of holds his hand up to his face a bit, and he kind of... We've lost a lot of good people.
Yeah, our goal is to stop that. And we've made quite a lot of progress.
I'm sure you'll prevail.
It's
like we did.
Good to know that you guys are here buying
Please
time.
Come sit. We've just captured a boar, and it's very delicious. They kind of offer you to come over and sit down, and there's they have like some soup, and it's and they also just tear off a big old piece of meat and give it to you guys. It's the best food you've had in days. You can eat nuts and hardtack for like weeks, and the taste of like soft meat is like it's incredible. That alongside of like salted soup with like vegetables in it, it's incredible. There's some others kind of looking around and kind of talking to one another as they kind of look down and say, have you encountered any undead recently? This kind of half elf kind of comes over and kind of squats next to you guys.
Yeah, right. Well, about a day that way at the wreck, the ship.
In
the
wreck.
Yes. Wreck of the Star Goddess. There are a few people
on our
stuck
way
up
there. What happened?
There are a few people stuck up there. We got them down, and a friend is leading them back to Port Nianzaru.
Well,
There were ghouls and the only thing I'd call them is gorillas with
Multiple arms.
their stomachs missing.
gorilla zombies.
Oh,
Horrid creatures. It's good you rid them of. It's good you got rid of them.
Tolman, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're from here, right?
Are you saying that to Tallman?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh yes."
You wouldn't happen to know where the lost city of Omu is, would you?
The lost city of Omu. Many would think it's a legend, but no, it truly does exist.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it is nearby here. I do not know its exact location. I've never been there. But we know that Rosnasi is there.
in the
case you
city?
don't- Rosnasi is he's an oath breaker. Once a paladin of the city of Mesro. He vowed to protect it, but when it fell, he took over everything.
He leads the undead now, right?
Yes. And we know that he's an Omu. We've been unable to track him. Normally we can. He and his night serpents. It's easy to find them and track their movements, at least for us. But now he's been in hiding, and we don't know why. No,
Tiff.
we do know why. A mage, a kind of a human mage kind of steps forward, younger looking, maybe a human man, and he walks forward and he says, "It's likely to believe that this curse is affecting him as well, seeing that he's an undead. He's been raising back as many as he can because many of these undead can't continue living with this soulmonger. He's gotten afraid.
He's dying too.
Yes. We're hoping if we just wait it out, fight them off long enough before they reach any sort of civilization, then we win this war."
Right.
You think it'll be that easy?
Tallman looks up and he smiles and he says, "No."
Well, you guys are holding them off here. Our goal was already to go find Rosnasi. I think we know where he is, don't we? At least within a day or two guess.
Why do you
Original
plan on
area.
going to Omu?
That's probably where the curse is originating from, we
The
think.
wizard
the-
kind of looks down towards all of you and says, "You seek to rid the curse?"
That's the plan. People are dying everywhere. Not just here anymore.
Tallman kind of looks up and kind of puts his food down for a second. He looks up and he says, "He's right. You know, this curse affects everyone. Well, it helps us in the short run now, but it's going to hurt everybody in the long run." He kind of looks kind of sort of frustrated and sits down. "Look, I think it's good that you guys are going to get rid of it. We'll finally have some peace here on Cholt if you actually do. But if you were to truly defeat Rosnasi, which I know you can do, we would end our war. We could go home."
If the curse affects him too, doesn't that means he couldn't come back? As long as we got to him first.
It's true. Well, if there's anything that we can do to help you, speed you along your way, just let us know. We have lots of things here.
Rations.
We do have food, if that's what you need.
As much as you can spare, I guess.
Have you been
A
walking
minor
since
beast
Port
of-
Nyanzaru?
Give or take.
We sailed for a while.
Sailed?
Yeah, Tiene has a boat.
Fine.
A big boat. I don't think boat's the right word.
It's ship technically,
Ship.
but
Mm.
I'm letting
It's
it
a jail.
slide.
It's a what?
It has a jail in the bottom.
Oh.
A jail.
He kind of goes over, he kind of pushes him off as he stands up, and he goes over and lumbers over towards like a barrel, and he opens it, and he says, "We could spare a few of these." and he goes over and he kind of fills up a couple bags, and he hands them over towards you guys. This is very fancy, very nice rations. These rations are filled with
Fancy
very
rations.
it's got produce. It
Fucking
has
elven bread.
yeah, it has like it's like dried meats in it and all that kind of stuff, and it's very filling. Each of these are a pound, but they can feed you for 2 days.
Ooh.
So how many days of rations do we effectively
He gives you
have?
guys 10 pounds, so 20 days.
As a group, so we each get
Yes.
5. It's a nice restock there. I'm back up to, I guess, to 7 because
Alright.
we would have had to eat one today, right?
No, I was casting.
Did you cast the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we have 8 now. Nice little restock there.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, seeing Tolman and various other things would jog Ira's memory. What the fuck ever happened to Godfrey?
He like passed.
Did he go with Tolman?
No,
I cannot
Godfrey-
remember. Didn't he
He's
like?
not
Godfrey-
here, so you can ask him.
Godfrey left he stopped being revenant at the end of the game, didn't
You
he?
guys know that he left with Tolman.
He left with Tolman? Okay.
What?
He did stop being a revenant. You're right. He became a person again, but we didn't know where. I didn't know where he went.
I thought he kind of was just like, my job is done. Like at the end of the battle at Helm's Deep when all the ghosts leave.
My job is done, but you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean that's what he said, but then he left
Okay.
with Tolman.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Where's,
like almost certain. If not, then sue me. But whatever.
If
that's
not,
fine.
it's canon now. Retcon, maybe. Is Godfrey here?
No, you don't see him.
No. Godfrey's still around?
Oh yes, he is. I haven't seen him in a little while. He made his way to Port Nyanzaru for a little while, and we stayed there together. And then he decided to go his separate way. I would say 150 weeks ago.
That is a very odd way to say that, but I understand what you mean. Wait, 150 weeks ago?
So I see you picked up a guide from Port Nyanzaru,
Yes.
and you picked this one up in Camp Vengeance.
Does he point to China?
Mm-hmm.
Waterdeep. But
I'd like to know how you got a boat. And he turns and he kind of turns his head. He says, "That's
I'm
strange."
not, I'm not from Cholt or Waterdeep, technically. I travel around.
why do you say that we got her from Camp Vengeance, though?
That's a very good question.
She's the spitting image of Braca.
Who?
He's one of our commanders.
Oh,
Well,
all right. Well, that's good to know. I believe that would be my mother, whom I haven't seen in, I don't know, a decade? 5 years? I don't know,
Oh,
something. Been a few years.
Really? Well then.
What of your commanders?
Yes. She's been instrumental in the fight against the undead and Schultz for almost a decade now.
Huh. That would line up, I guess.
After she went to Kir Sobel, she mastered the movement of air. And the Arakakra there taught her how to control winds.
Sounds
After
like
that, yes. Map, Mom.
that wasn't even
what,
me.
did someone add something to the map?
Yes.
Mom,
wasn't me.
Oh.
Mommy.
Me? Huh. Ayla will definitely want to know about that.
I swear, I thought that Ira was going to ask that, and he was going to be like, "Oh, well, there's a lot of elemental, genasi there." And then he said that, and I was like, "Wait, what? wait, no, that wasn't what I was expecting."
You have no idea how long I've been sitting on this. No idea.
You're like the one place they didn't go.
Too long.
We kept going to other places instead.
Camp Vengeance, fuck Camp Vengeance.
Huh.
Well, sorry to give you such news. I didn't realize.
No, I think it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It just makes things a lot more complicated now.
Well, I don't want to speak for your mother. I don't know what kind of relationship you've had in the past, but she does really hate Rosnasi.
Well, that's the plans to take care of him. Maybe after that, we're already in Omu. We can deal with the curse and then sail back.
We all fear her anger if we were to take that kill away from her. She's warned us many times that if any of us decide to finish him off before she does, that we'll die alongside him. I think she would understand if it was her only daughter.
Not only, but a daughter, yes.
Well,
I feel so bad for Tallman. I feel like Ira's just looking, and he has like that insight and like charismatic side to him, and Ira just looks at Tallman, and Tallman's just like sweat drop, and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that I was gonna say this.
This is very awkward suddenly.
Huh. You think that she's gonna come down here? If Rasa C is down here as well.
Well, she could, but I know that she was last stationed up there because the undead were starting to push along the river Shoshin Star.
If she knew that
we've held that river for a long time.
If she knew that we were about to attack them, do you think she would want to come down?
She would.
Jacob, I reach into my bag. Pull out one of the quick paper birds. I look at China.
He looks at it and he says, I can't give orders to her.
No, but you can tell her what's happening.
He takes the paper bird, his giant fucking hands just
I forgot, of course. He knows what these are.
Yeah. I use them all the fucking time.
Yeah. I look to China though first and I go, it's your call. It's your mom.
Gives it to China and he says, you should tell her.
Why didn't we think of this before? I was just like, you could have always done this. You've known her. Why did we not? Never mind.
Well,
it's like this moment of like, you should tell your mother. This is not my command. And I was like, why the fuck did we?
All right.
Yep.
Such an idiot.
Are you able to send a message?
No.
When do you think you'll be able to?
I pull up a scroll of sending.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got one of these left.
Tallman, are you avoiding this because you don't know how to write? Unless you learned since we last talked.
Well, you didn't need to bring it up.
Sorry.
I got a little bit, but not that much.
That's good.
Ira, if you don't mind, can you send
Ayla
a message to Ayla?
Of course. Should we tell her to meet us a little quicker than expected?
Try to leave as soon as possible. If you honestly, just tell her that we know where our mom is, and
to meet
hopefully
us.
We'll be able to meet her here.
Meet us in Silku Bay?
Somewhere around there, yes.
All right.
Yes.
And then as he says that, or as China says that, I would say, I suggest putting Tallman's name in the paper bird too, just so that she knows that it's someone that knows who that is. She might recognize your handwriting, but I don't know if you knew how to write back
she
then.
doesn't know me as Tallman. She calls me Soldier.
Are you guys still known as the Order of the Gauntlet? All of you.
Oh, I'm not with the Gauntlet, but I do help these people.
Is she? What would be your group's name? Something that...
She is a part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
And as this is happening, Ari, Tallman looks up at you and just smiles, and you look in the ground, and with a stick, he drew me, just M-E.
Very good.
He learned how to spell his name. All right.
I forget.
25
You're me
words.
and not Tallman.
Now you can call me whatever you want.
You never visited us, and you said you
I was
would.
a little busy.
Well, that's fair.
I also could not really find a boat. But it seems that fate has aligned.
Well,
So where are you headed?
to a mine, I think, that way.
A mine!
It's a tomb.
And they call it a mine. Guys, it's not a mine. It's a tomb. Of annihilation!
All right, that's enough for today. Join us next week on...
Hey, Jacob, I'm going to ask something really stupid.
Hmm.
Would you allow ASAP to be a single word in replacement of as soon as you can?
That means...
She's like, what's ASAP?
You know what? You're right.
The limitations of sending. I love it.
There is a word for ASAP. It's called immediately.
Who are you sending that to?
Me, Ayla.
What are you saying?
Haven't fully decided yet.
Kina writes down the message and sounds off the bird. I sent. I wrote it to you on Facebook.
Gina really started it with
Hey, it's me, your child. Maybe you shouldn't tell Ayla where she is.
I'm
yet?
not.
Okay.
Don't think so.
I think she
All
might
right.
just scoot over there.
She would just run into the jungle and get herself killed. That's what I'm worried about.
All right, and I cast a spell.
okay.
Ayla, we found information on your mom's location. Leave for Silku Bay as quickly as you can. We will find her once we regroup. Keep practicing bard stuff.
I really fell on those 25 words.
That's exactly 25 words. I was like, how do I word this to where I can fit everything in? Two gnomes. Okay, what was the first thing you said to your mother after 15 years? See, it's easier for the person casting the spell than the person responding, because the person casting the spell has as much time as possible to think about what they're going to say. The person responding is like, oh, I got a message. Oh, information. Now I need to respond to that information.
Could you imagine Ayla walks like a day into the jungle, then gets this message, like, fuck.
No, Ayla walks a day to the jungle, fucking finds her, and then is like, oh, I already found her.
Well, that Cat Bench is not a day away from Port Anzaro.
Ayla, wait, 2, 4. God damn it. What does she mean? I found her too.
Ira says that.
What?
Maybe she's in the port?
She said she had to resist going into the jungle and finding her, but she also found her. They're almost at the bay already.
Huh.
And then she said, will be, and ran out of words. So I don't know how long it's going to take her to get there, but she's almost there. So,
So what did she say exactly?
well, let's see how much I remember without looking at it.
What did she say exactly? Fuck, Tina, I don't know. Remember exactly.
She found her too, but couldn't resist going into the jungle and finding her. Which sounds like she found out where she was going to go herself and didn't, which is good because she probably would have gotten herself killed.
Probably.
And now
not that I don't trust her, but I don't trust her.
They're already on their way to Silku Bay.
Okay.
That's all that that's the only information I've.
Well, it sounds like we have a plan post haste.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it nighttime, Jacob?
We still have more people. Oh,
No, it's like midday.
Tolman, sir. Have you seen a group of pirates come through this area?
He looks over towards the half elf, and he kind of looks down. And he says, "What kind of people?"
Mage, woman, older, and
I was taken prisoner by a couple other sailors that were taken by these pirates. We're looking for them.
No, we haven't seen anyone.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, roll insight.
It's not a skill I use very much, but it's a skill I'm proficient in. 15.
You gather from this half elf guy that he's like, it's kind of exasperation on his face. He's like, no, I don't know everybody who walks through this fucking jungle, but he refrains himself from saying that.
Okay.
Like, it seems like he's asked that a lot. Like, it's his job to scout, and he's like, fuck, no, I'm looking at Undead. I'm not looking at everybody. Like, so, but he's just like, no, I haven't seen anybody. And then, like, behind his eyes, he's like,
well, we knew that they came this way, so we were just wondering. Okay. I suppose we still continue heading the same direction, but
yes. Ari, do you think you could remember how to contact people tomorrow?
like a Pokemon, learning and unlearning ability.
I don't know exactly what Ayla's going to do if she doesn't actually get a full recount from us.
definitely try.
Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Plus, it'll be fun because I get to be a little bit of a smartass. I was gonna take out a paper bird and stand facing the north, and he's going to just write, "Ayla, you ran out of words," and then fold it up, and he's gonna let it go. And I want to see what direction
survival.
it takes off in.
Roll survival. See how well you can face north.
Hey, Tiff. What way's north?
Tiff just points north.
I stand that way.
Okay.
I
don't actually know which way's north. Tiff's like,
and I let it go. I let the paper bird go. And which way does it fly?
It flies north.
Like
What does she
directly
mean?
north from
She's
here?
almost at Silku Bay. If it's going
That means like she's like.
I
that's a
mean, like,
mystery.
it's not a tracking device, Colton.
right, but wouldn't it go in? Wouldn't it immediately go in the quicker in the like is it going straight north or is it going at like an angle?
I think we would know like a general direction.
Like,
Right,
I don't.
Is
in the
it
air.
this north or is it this north?
It picks up into the air.
Uh-huh.
And it flies upwards and it starts to go forward. And then as you're watching it, it kind of takes a sharp turn and it starts going west, like a northwest.
Okay.
Okay, so this way.
So in this general vicinity, which is more than enough information.
That's fine.
How many miles a day can the ship go, China?
Nearly 100.
So she's probably only about 4 days away, give or
And
take.
that's nearly there.
And we're still a good 7 days away if we skip Rockmar. Yeah, we should definitely contact her in the next couple of days. Otherwise, she might try to go into the forest herself again.
Yeah.
All right, so Tolman just kind of says, "Well, I hope you do well on your mission, and if you need any help with Raz Nasi, let us know.
Will do, definitely.
We'll be
Thank
here.
you.
We're not moving anytime soon."
You're hopefully, if she gets the message and believes it,
Is this where she's coming?
she'll probably pass through this way. I told her to meet us at Silku.
Gotcha.
He nods.
So hopefully we'll see you again. You've been good company. You've helped a lot.
He just smiles.
Bye, Tolman.
You'll need to come to Waterdeep when all this is cleared out.
Oh, I don't know. Big cities are busy.
They
I
are.
could visit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not move to Waterdeep.
Right then.
Ara will kind of gather his stuff and take off. He'll take like
Before you leave, he stands up and he says, "Say, where's Seymour?"
Barovia. He has 2 children now. He married Esmeralda.
He just smiles and he says, "Good, good."
Yeah, apparently, Ira thinks it's kind of funny, and I'm sure does Ari think it's funny too that fact that they just stand in a circle, wait for Strahd to come back to life, and then just shake him.
Just a normal day in Barovia.
Apparently, every year at the same exact time, Strahd comes back, and they all just stand there ready to send him back to death.
That poor.
He deserves it.
Would he come back now though?
Maybe he wouldn't. Right? Wait.
The question is
I wonder-
Barovia?
Well, Barovia's on the
It's
material
not a demi-plane
now.
anymore. It's like just a place.
Strahd can't come back because of this.
But if we fix the problem, he'll be able to come back again.
It's not true. You guys will never figure it out. But Strahd, the demi-plane returns when Strahd comes back. So Barovia gets sealed off every time he comes back. But it's
Gotcha.
sealed off for but a second, and then he's killed, and then it just...
Isn't there also technically a canonical way, in theory, that you could end the curse?
No.
No, really.
Unless, fuck, all the gods decided to just bumfuck the Shadowfell.
Gotcha. See, for
That's
some
the
reason,
only way.
For some reason, I thought that the curse was broken if a different Von Zarovich took.
Oh, yeah, I think
So
that's a
I
thing,
guess
but...
technically, if you were able to true resurrect his brother and his brother took the crown, then Strahd wouldn't come back. But that's the only scenario.
I still don't think that's a way, but it doesn't matter. You guys head off into the jungle. Go ahead and go. And you guys moved already, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, for that day.
That day ends. It is now the 22nd.
Are we
ahead and,
using your food or the rations? Ari?
We could probably eat rations for a few days. Now that we
Yeah,
have 8 of
Especially
them again.
Especially since this is some better stuff than we've been having.
Give me
Yeah.
one moment if we...
No offense, sorry, but the magic food is.
Oh,
much,
it tastes like garbage. I'm
Yeah,
well
it's
aware.
much worse than when you actually cook.
I don't know about that one. I can contact Ayla if you need though.
Yeah, maybe ask how far away she actually is.
Hey Ayla, where are you exactly? We
You ran
probably
backwards.
need a few more days. Hope you're well.
I'm on the ocean. A couple of days away. Do you want me to stop in the middle of the ocean?
She used 2 words to say
You know, she didn't do that when I cast it, at least.
She'll cast it again. No.
Just imagine this. Ayla's on the ocean, and she's like, here we go. And then she gets a message, where are you? She's like, ocean. I don't know.
Water.
No, I just see water.
No, don't stop. Continue to the bay. How many days away are you? That's it.
4.
4 days, okay.
One word.
Also, I've been practicing my bard stuff, and I didn't realize that I had only a limited amount of words. So sorry if...
She's 4 days away. She's practicing her bard stuff.
Good.
I think she had more to say, but she was trying to explain that she didn't know there was a limitation on the words.
And then she ran out of words. Yeah. All right. That's fine. As long as she's practicing, because I don't think she's going to take no for an answer. Well, you said your mom's coming to Silku, huh?
Hopefully.
In theory.
But I told her to just continue to the bay, and then hopefully
she'll wait.
The crew knows to dock somewhere, or
they'll be able to anchor off the coast at least.
Yeah.
Unless there is dangerous reefs like there were in Jahaka, but hopefully it's different.
I mean, hopefully they figure it out.
Hopefully they'll come back to a sunk ship.
You hear a voice in your head, Ari.
Oh.
It says, this is Weimar. Can you still teleport to the ship?
Yes. If you have the circle ready, I need a day at least. At least. How are you?
Spencer. I hate it when they finish with questions. Also, Spencer
I have to
finishes
do it.
us ending
do
with,
it.
how
I
are
have to do
you?
it.
I'm fine. Thanks for wasting my spell slot. Also, circle? What circle? We've been upkeeping the priest thing. We are all panicking. Especially Ayla.
Oh no.
Yes, I can get there. Why are you panicking? What's wrong?
You get no response.
They're panicking over something.
What?
Yeah, Weimar messaged me and said that they're panicking.
For
I was
What?
just talking to Ayla, and nothing was really. I don't know.
well, what did you tell him, and what did he tell you?
He asked if I could teleport. I said yes,
Okay.
but I forgot that I put the thing on the boat, so I thought he was talking about the teleportation circle. Then also, he's not the one that could do that.
They're
Sandra.
probably panicking because they think there's supposed to be a circle there now.
Yeah.
He didn't respond to my sending.
Wait, you send to him?
Yeah. Yes.
You responded to his sending. You haven't
No,
tried
yeah.
sending.
I'll send back. Hey, I really need to know what's wrong and if we need to go there right now. Is everything okay?
Do we need a circle? Do we need a circle? The monkey won't let us in. Do we need a circle?
No, I'm sorry. I confused your ability with Sendra's. We're fine.
You get a response back that just says, ignore the incoming paper bird.
Well, now that I've used like 4 sendings,
Oh, that was great.
they're fine. Nothing's wrong. I just confused them.
All right. Well,
There's going to be a paper bird. Just ignore it, apparently.
Oh, seriously.
okay.
Probably in a day or two.
We can have a good laugh about whatever the hell it says.
Well, if Ayla already got my paper bird, then probably by the end of the day.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pick 2 more hexes to walk down, guys.
Is this the next day or is this?
No, I think this is the day because we haven't picked yet.
This is 22nd.
Right.
22nd.
That was all in the morning, and
Okay,
now we moved.
and then you don't need to roll survival. You're good. And at the end of the day, Ari, you get a paper bird. Just says,
Do we need
we don't have a circle. What do we need to do?
Oh, why ran out of spell slots?
Yes, he ran out of spell slots. And they're like, oh my god! They can't get back! You guys just confused them.
Well, we cleared up that already. So.
All right, so you guys head to sleep. You wake up the next day. It is now the 23rd.
Ooh, I need to
Pick
take off
2 more
2.
hexes. And then, you know what?
Here? I don't
Alrighty.
know where this is, but
What'd you get on that survival check, Tiff?
Guidance.
Bardic Inspiration.
Moral support.
20, not natural.
Moral support.
Stands
Good old
there, looks pretty.
Dirty Trunny.
Dirty. All right, you guys get over there. Craig, can you roll percentage,
Uh-oh.
please?
Please.
91.
Yeah, 91. No, 58.
All right. 51?
58.
58. Brain don't work. All right, as you guys are traveling through the jungle, you see a couple of rocks in the distance, and on the rocks are 5 giant lizards on the rocks, and they are sunning themselves because they're warm.
Oh,
And they're just like these big ass lizards just sitting on rocks. And you guys keep walking.
good for them.
And yeah,
Yeah.
pretty great.
I feel like we've
They
seen
haven't
that. I feel like we've had that exact one earlier, like the very beginning of the game, and it's just fun. Just
It's the same lizards.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. They're just
It's
hanging
like
out.
it's like the fucking Undertale mouse just randomly shows up at same points. It's like
All right, it is now the
Mhm.
24th. 2 more hexes, please. And roll a survival check.
Am I incorrect to say that we're probably going to here?
you're so incorrect.
No, that's fine. That's
Legit.
perfect. I'm sorry, what?
Survival, can you roll survival?
No, D&D Beyond's being real strange.
Oh, sorry.
Inspiration and
It's
guidance, I assume.
27, but
Oh my goodness.
the dice got
Breaking
cocked
D&D
somehow.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dice do
Wow.
that sometimes in D&D Beyond. They'll be like
It's digital.
sideways, and it's like that's a 5, and it's like nah, it's a 20.
Yeah, see, either exactly. I mean, it was like it showed 4, but it calculated as 13. I was like,
What?
right.
As you guys are traveling and kind of moving through this day, there is a as you guys are moving, you kind of pushing along, and Ira, being the luckiest in the group, you kind of go over and put your hand on like one of the trees as you're pushing past it, and a piece of the tree shoves down and shifts. And you look over, you're very confused. You're like, did the tree just give? No, something has fallen out of the tree. You put your hand on it and it fell out. It's a box.
What? And I'll open it.
You open the box and die immediately. Just
Dang
kidding.
it.
It casts fireball.
No, it's fine.
Your
I have
soul
it.
is monged.
It's fine.
right
I have
now.
Death Ward on me, don't
Your
I?
soul,
Yep.
your
Every day.
soul is monged.
It's
Too
the
powerful.
soul monker.
I found it. It's in this tree.
In a random ass tree in the middle of the jungle.
Sarah just needed a dead drop.
So what's in the box?
Fuck. Oh man. No, you open the box and you find that there are 7 vials of this kind of bluish clear liquid.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure can. But if you have alchemy supplies, you can easily identify.
Don't
But if you
think I
don't, it's
have
fine.
those. I am proficient in Arcana. That's kind of having alchemy supplies. 22.
It's actually very brown. I'm sorry. It's a very brown liquid.
Oh.
And as you kind of go
The
over and
22 helped me realize
pop
that
it
I
open.
was colorblind.
Smells like chemicals. Smells very chemically. And you look, you're like, oh, you know what this is? It's antitoxin.
Oh, this actually might be useful. And how
7
many
vials of
vials are there?
antitoxin.
7?
7.
Cool. I'll keep 2 of them. Or I'll give Ari 2, Tiff 2, and Sheena 2, and I'll keep 1.
All right.
It's antitoxin. The crappy thing about this stuff is you kind of got to know you're going to get bit before you drink it. It's a little weird. If you drink it after the fact, it doesn't do anything. But if you drink it immediately, if you drink it before the fact, then your body's a
Really
little bit
good
better.
when you're gonna like assassinate someone and they're like afraid that you poisoned their dinner. You drink it before.
What?
You drink it before.
Yeah, but why would you
Concern.
poison someone else's dinner and
To
then need
kill
to drink?
them, Ira.
But right, no, I understand that. But why would you need to drink not poison if you're poisoning someone else?
No. Well, when you're having dinner with someone and like maybe you're not like on the best of terms and you want to kill them, but you also don't want them to know you're going to kill them.
So when you're
concerned.
concerned that they might kill you.
No.
It's to gain their trust.
I understand.
Like I'm eating what you're eating, but and they're both poisoned.
So you take the antitoxin.
You take the
and use it in your
antitoxin.
body.
You
I
poisoned both the
understand what
meals?
you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Tiff's like, oh.
Ari, can I ask you a question?
But
Have you considered not poisoning your own food?
well, yeah. But what if they're like, try my wine, so I know you're not poisoning me, and then I drink their fucking poison? Like I don't want to die that way.
I feel like you've been in this position before.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Running an entire city, guys.
That's like 3 more layers of undercoverness than I think you ever need to go down.
You'd be surprised.
Don't you have someone that tries that type of stuff for you when you're at dinners and all that? Make sure that it's not poisoned? No?
This is more than I wanted from this.
Anyways, we
It's
got
like,
some bottles
If
of
you
it.
ever wanted to poison somebody and really
You drink
trick
this
them,
first.
you drink this first. You're like, see, it's not poison, and then they
It's
go,
not poison.
okay, oh fuck, and they're like, haha, anti-poison.
Yeah, that
All right,
could
so
work.
it is now the 25th of
25th of the
24th.
7th month.
July. Basically, it's flame rule.
It's hot.
Yeah, hot at AF.
Mm-hmm. 2 more hexes.
So we're going to Harakmar first, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And this is where we think
Yes.
the crew is, right?
That's our best assumption.
Yeah.
So and then we can cut down and hope that
28.
nice.
28. Cool. Yeah, you
28.
guys make your way on through, and head into the where you be going. And as you guys kind of come over, you do enter the Valley of Lost Honor, which is a very interesting place.
It's a valley that's lost its honor.
Shut up.
Zuko.
He's just standing in the middle of it.
Just T-posing in the middle.
I must find the Avatar.
It's me. I took away that what was it? That raptor's bending power.
It all comes back around.
You also make a case as my mom too.
Stupid
She knows
Rowdy,
all
you
of the elements.
Oh. Fucking light of God coming out of his eyes. little baby's brain's this big, and it was he saw more than any being on this earth. Yeah. So the Valley of Lost Honor.
What's that about, Tiff?
Give me a second, because I want to read it, but I want to make sure I'm in the middle of like spoiling it, and then I just stop myself.
Yeah, of course.
And you also see you don't see that.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, so you guys go over. It's just a valley. It's this huge valley. It's you've just been seeing trees and trees and trees every single goddamn day, and then finally, it's like a sight for sore eyes. You see this massive expanse of valley before you, and you can't even see you can see the horizon, and that's like it. You can't even really see down into it. You see the mountains off in the distance, and it's just this dry, kind of grassy area, all over the place, and it's pretty crazy. What you guys are seeing over here. And hang on, sorry, just
I'm imagining that at this point it's been like another whole day, and as they're kind of walking, Ira just kind of goes up towards Ari and just whispers to her, "So have you ever had to do that before?"
Poison someone to death?
Yeah.
And as you're in the middle of this conversation, you see off in the distance something catches your eye, Ira. It's like, oh, it's a bird. And you kind of look at it, and then you look back, and then Tiene and you are both looking. Not but a couple of miles away, flying up over you and into the mountains, is an enormous red dragon.
What?
Oh.
And you just see it fly, take a couple of flaps, and then descend into the mountain.
What?
Which direction? Mount? Like what? Can you like paint on the
This
map?
one?
Oh, so
The
towards Herkmar. Well, perfect.
I imagine Ari's kind
Did
of
it-
talking to him about what
Yeah,
he just
and
asked.
he's like, ha.
I want to ask you a question, Jacob. Did we see it like crest the mountains, like it's on the other side of the Kobold Mountains, or did it seem
went-
like
it
it
went
landed
south.
like in here? So, oh no,
That's not a.
oh no.
By any means. That's a dragon.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, yeah. So
And it's
it
going
was.
towards where the ship is.
It was going. Was its head towards Silku Bay? That direction, Jacob? Like going from.
I mean, yeah, in its
here to
general
here?
direction, but it didn't like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog speed across the
course.
sky that one direction.
Right,
of
It,
course.
it just was flying and then just disappeared into the mountain. It was heading south.
It's jet lines.
It's just like ship found it.
Fuck.
Like a really big dragon.
We have a couple of choices here.
Is one of those choices fighting a dragon? Because
Well,
Or
kind of yes.
I'm
Not
not
exactly, but
sure that I want to do that.
one of the choices is we use Ari's recall and just go back to the ship immediately right now, or we send to them, tell them, hey, watch out, there's a fucking dragon headed in your general direction.
I feel like
And
if we say
hopefully-
that, they're gonna want us to go over there.
Tiene, immediately in your head, you hear, "This is Weimar. We have reached Shilku Bay."
give
There's
it a
a
day.
lot of fire here. The city seems destroyed.
Never
mind.
No. Oh no.
Ari, teleport us back now. They're in the bay.
What the
alright.
dwarf?
Everyone take my hands.
Okay.
Praise be to the Duck King. And then we
Be to the
bamf back
Duck
to
King.
the...
Whack.
You hear a quack, and you appear in the bottom of the ship. You look around, and you're immediately back in the Brass Phoenix, in the small little underbelly. You see a small pile of socks,
Oh.
a couple of praises to the Duck King, and you see your drow cook along with the monkey. They're on their hands and knees, and they're going like this.
Wow.
Oh.
And you appear back, and he's like, oh, and the monkey's still doing it.
I go over to the monkey and I pick him up.
He stands up and he looks at you. He goes, "Whoa, ah, 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 ah."
I pick him up.
You pick him up,
And I hold him like a baby.
and he just like
I'm rushing up to the top deck.
I'll
Tina's
follow
fucking
after, but
running.
with my tiny son.
I'm not like
Cheating
running,
is
but
what-
I'm like fast walking. Just
you fast walk upwards, and they're like a couple of crew members are like sitting around, and they're like, "Oh, the captain's here! The captain is here! Oh my god!" And you make your way up, and you breach the surface.
Mhm.
Gray sky, gray brown sky. You see the it's like in Sea of Thieves when you go too far south. The ocean is like a deep like brown color. And you
Mhm.
look off, and the only thing you see is a bay, and the bay is covered in a layer of white. It's not snow. It's very heavy.
It's ash.
The air is very heavy here. It's hard to breathe. And you look over, and Ayla's kind of looking off the bow, and she kind of turns and she says, "You're here."
Yeah. Dragon, head this way.
What?
Dragon was in this
Very
direction.
likely.
Was head in this direction.
Well,
which-
looking at the city,
Weren't we aware that there's like a volcano like right there?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we're
And
aware of
destroy it.
this stuff,
Yeah.
but
yes, but
I
still.
wanted to be sure that went from the mountains we were headed towards in this direction.
Oh,
And since you
oh,
guys arrived, I was worried. So,
okay, we haven't seen anything.
well, we probably beat it here. So,
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep an eye out.
yes.
How far into the day were we when we did this, Jacob?
Towards the end.
All right, we'll stay on the ship for the rest of the day.
I suppose
Yep.
so. And we can. Hopefully, the dragon passes and doesn't bother us. If it does, then we fight. If not, then we can just head out from here.
I really want to fight a dragon.
is this Tim going?
I feel-
Dragon.
In the back, you just see everybody's like, "Yeah, we're really worried." Tim's like, "Beat the fucking dragon."
I will go talk to the navigator though to try and figure out where we are now.
You go to smash the green dragonborn,
Smash.
and he looks up and he says, "Yes."
I just need to know where we're at exactly, and I'll hold up my map.
He says, he pings there.
Like
Can,
here?
can we move the ship and the party to the?
Just like right there.
Oh, there you go.
Right there. That's where you are.
Thank you. Give him a little shoulder pat. Thank you.
Ira would go over to Ayla. You learn anything yet?
I've been trying. I don't really know if it's working.
All right. Well, you can decide if you want to do this out, Jacob. But he would ask her to show him what she's learned, or what
She
she's
doesn't-
been trying.
She's been like trying to play music, and it's not really doing much. She just kind of
Okay.
does things. Yeah, she's not really producing anything. She's just kind of just trying to do what you taught her.
Does the magic spark still seem like it's there though?
Well, it's not like you can see it.
Right. Of course.
Nothing changed really.
Okay.
She looks up and she just says, I don't know if I can really do this."
When you turned invisible, what was it, like a month ago at this point? Was that you? Just all you?
Mm-hmm.
You may not be Bard. You may be like Ari. She just
What's
kind of
Ari?
gets her.
An angel?
Well, yes, but a sorcerer. She just kind of knows how to use her magic.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Ari, how do you use your magic?
The Duck King kind of told me how to do some stuff. And then, I don't know, was kind of just born like this.
born this way.
Yep.
Crewmate comes over to Ayla and he says, Ayla, the monkey took my socks again. And she says, well, let him. I don't care. And he says, my feet are wet and I really want my socks. And he's like, we're in the middle of a jungle in the ocean and there's a dragon coming and your priority is your socks. And he says, I don't know. I just don't really feel like you really take care of my needs. And she says, get back down to the point. I don't care about your socks. And he steps back and his nose is bleeding. And he's like, oh. And he goes back down below deck.
As he's walking away, can I prestidigitation his feet so they're dry?
He's like, oh, thanks. But his nose is still bleeding.
Can I roll Arcana on that?
That was very clearly vicious mockery.
It was vicious mockery? Remind me if I'm wrong, but that's a bard only spell, isn't it? Hey, Ayla.
She's all
you know
grumpy.
you just
She's
cast
like,
a spell.
huh?
Really,
She looks around.
Can you do that again? Do it on me. Get like, I don't know, say something like put a lot of force behind it. The mental force and insult me in some way. I don't care. Just do it. You'll understand why. Just put like yourself behind it, like you did when you got mad at him for his socks.
What?
Yeah, do it.
I don't know what's going on right now.
It's a spell. It's called Vicious Mockery. You insult someone and it kind of hurts their head a little bit. You did that to him. I use that spell all the time.
No, everybody's just having bloody noses lately.
Just try it.
Ah, you're so tall.
No.
Ayla, do it to me.
I'm
assuming you have something that you would want to
hate
get out
you
on me.
so much.
No, not.
No.
Do you have anything that I have done that has annoyed you, that has angered you, that you don't like that I've done?
I mean,
Yell at the monkey.
No, not the monkey. It might kill the monkey.
Oh, you're right.
He'll die. He will die. He'll perish.
But he's an animal and he's very mean to people. He sucks.
oh my God.
Are you laughing at it might kill the monkey?
Holy shit.
Look.
She's just looking. She's like, I don't know. I can't think of anything mean.
Ari just kind of puts her hand onto Ayla's shoulder and says, I think you do know something mean, and she'll cast guidance.
She kind of stiffs up a little bit. She says,
Yeah, come on, try your hardest. I'll give her a bardic inspiration even for this. I know that mechanically it doesn't do anything, but whatever.
She's like, I don't want to do this.
Just try it. Just try
it.
You're trying
If
it
you
on
don't
us
want to,
right
then
now,
you don't have
but
to.
when something comes at you that you really are upset at, then you'll know how it works.
That's it. I have to be actually upset.
All right.
Ayla, when I wasn't me, how did that make you feel? When I was coming after you?
She gets weirdly sad.
What would you have said to me? If I was actively trying to hurt you as I was then.
She kind of looks around. And
What would you say to my father?
hang on.
I'm trying to go
That's
to her.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good one.
She as you say that, she's like, how would you feel when I lost my memory? She kind of looks around. She She kind of just like slumps back a little bit. She looks kind of like upset. The monkey falls asleep. Just.
Was that obviously sleep? Would I be able to tell?
No. It's weirdly coincidental. And then you say, like, what about, your father? And she kind of like, well, he's not here. I don't think that'll work.
But just pretend he was. What would you say to him?
I hate you.
He has me under his control right now. He's going to use me to hurt people, to hurt you, to hurt your.
Gina, no, stop! Don't, no! And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
21.
You feel like a glaze come over your head, like you're gonna be like he's taking control, and you're like it's happening, like you feel it, and then it fades away. You're like, that was weird.
Would I be able to recognize that was some sort of magical thing that?
Yeah, definitely. She's kind of like, I feel tired.
Okay, you definitely casted a spell just then. It didn't work, but my mind's too strong. After all the shit it's gone through. But I recognized it as a very similar kind of idea of what has happened to me before.
Do you feel drained? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you use a lot of magic. You felt that before, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't like this. This is different.
How is it different?
I just felt like a loss of connection, really.
Well, how does it feel now?
I feel like I want to go to sleep.
There.
I suppose it's because the magic you're using is from yourself and not from being given it.
That's true.
You definitely can cast magic. You just need to figure out how you can do it without having to be goaded into it.
You definitely cast Vicious Mockery. I know that spell. I don't know
what you casted, but you definitely casted something on me. So.
I mean, everybody's just getting a lot of nosebleeds lately.
That's what Vicious Mockery does. Sort of.
It gives nosebleeds?
It hurts the brain. Imagine.
I've been hurting everyone's brain?
Inadvertently?
Give or take. Not enough to seriously hurt them.
I feel like I shouldn't be knowing this.
Well, no, it's good. It's good that you know, because now that you know, we can start to learn. We can start teaching you how to control it.
All right, and the day kind of goes on, and as it eventually fades to night, ship's peaceful. The bay is pretty peaceful at the same time. And as it becomes darker, you start to see the glowing, these like glowing dots and figures off on Shilku, or what should be, and they move like torch flames, kind of just drifting on the coast back and forth, fading in and out.
Does the ship have a telescope?
Sure.
Can I try and look through that and get like a closer look at those?
Roll perception with advantage.
Cool. One roll. That's not better than my passive. That's a 19.
Yeah, you see these creatures walking around as you kind of look off in the distance. They're glowing, orange, flame-like, and they have long, slender bodies. They have weapons down at their sides, and they almost look like lizards. I'll send a picture into the Roll20 to show you what they look like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the heck?
I thought it was these things. I've seen them before.
You also see these things.
Oh. Those are interesting.
And you also see these things.
Ah, yes. Well, those ruins are definitely crawling with fire creatures. Seems like a pretty dangerous place unless they're sentient and not going to attack us on sight. But what do you make of these, Tiff? I'll hand over the telescope.
I mean, I have an idea what they are, or at least like what the first one is, right?
Yeah.
They're the type of fire salamander, or maybe like a fire newt of some kind. They're tough, but I think this numbers is where they're going to be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in Silku?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not entirely in the direction we're going.
No.
But they could give us information. We could try and speak with them if you like. I know what language they speak. Well, that's a good question. Are they? Would I know that? Intelligent? Do they speak a language?
Roll nature.
Oh boy. Sorry. 9.
You would actually know that they do. That low, still enough. You're like
Okay.
they're definitely
Sentient enough.
They're not just roving animals. They have a language they speak. They have like tribes.
They do. They speak at least. Yeah. We're awfully close to their territory. We could sail just to the other side of the bay and maybe even avoid them entirely. But if you wanted to trade with them, we could. Maybe.
I have concern.
Where's
They're fire
your-
monsters, right? There's a red dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if
They're connected somehow?
yeah.
They could be. They could tell us where it's at.
I'd just be there.
Well, maybe we need to do something. This might be me being hasty, but we may have to deal with the dragon if we are to really feel safe with the brass phoenix staying in the bay. Unless you want to send them out of the bay while we go to Hrakramar looking for Syndra.
This place seems penned in by danger.
We want to see if we could get on the same side with them. I know red dragons can be avarice. Maybe we can buy our way in just like we did the dragon turtle.
It's very true. By the way, Ayla, how much did you spend in the port?
Oh, 600 gold.
In total? That's not
Yeah.
bad.
She gives back. She says there's the gems, the onyx is still in there, and we also got rations and supplies and everything. We have enough rations for about 100 days.
Perfect, thank you.
And then she says we also have, and it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2,400 gold left.
I'm considering sending the ship out of the bay. And then the rest of us heading in. We need to go there anyways.
The Silku.
Not to Silku, but to Hrakramar.
I agree. Tomorrow morning we should be able to get to that mining destination if
Mm-hmm.
we set sail.
Mm-hmm. Smash?
Yes.
Would you be against trying to find a safe place to anchor away from the bay? Maybe a day or so out.
I'll point him roughly over here.
Another of my kin. Not like to encounter another of my kin.
That's why I'm trying to avoid. If you would do that for me, the rest of us, including Ayla,
We can make our way west and stay on the other side of the mountain.
That's what I was thinking as well. I'll leave the ship in your charge.
Me?
You. You're one of my officers.
Ayla's like, wait, what am I doing?
I'm thinking you come with us. I mean,
You need some XP.
I mean, you need you some training, and who knows? Hopefully, our mother will be coming as well.
Find a drag. What?
I told her to meet us here at the bay.
You did?
And that she has reasons.
You found her?
I know where she is or was, and sent her a message. I did not see her, and she was quite a ways away.
Okay.
But hopefully, both by saying that we are there, also apparently she's after someone who we are also after, and we're saying that we can maybe both join forces, but also
Okay.
it'll convince her to come to trust us a little more.
Okay.
So it might be good for you to join us
Okay.
if you are okay with that.
No, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah.
Who knows?
Dragon.
You might-
Kill dragon. I want to
Well,
kill a dragon.
Let's hope we don't have to, but if
Everybody
we do,
suddenly has a D6.
Oh,
It's very similar to when Ira ever gives you bardic inspiration. You just all feel like I could like fucking do something real good right now.
I if I could fight a dragon.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely a bard.
All right, then I trust everyone is ready for that. Then I suppose there's no time to
Leave it
wait.
now.
Should
All
leave
right.
now.
You guys make your way off the ship, or I guess more towards the kind of more inland, and then to move back out towards inwards towards Shilku Bay. Make your way back towards Harakmar, the Cobalt Mountains, to face off with possibly a dragon. But that is where we're going to end tonight's game. Oh. Thanks everybody for joining for tonight's very plot-heavy, character-filled game. It was a lot of shit. It kind of just went down. Yeah. It's really annoying because I was like, this will stagger through the game, and it was like none of it happened. It all came down today, and I was like, oh. So, yeah.
As a side note, I think no guarantee, but this stream ended a little early, and I have some errands to do. But afterwards, if it's not like 10 p.m., I might hop over on Twitch and stream some stuff today. So
All right, cool.
Chess.
not chess. No. I'm doing a couple of things. I got a new game called, I think it was called Kenshi. It's basically a sandbox RPG. And for those of you that watch a lot on Twitch, there's like little points you get for watching, and I'm gonna let you guys use those points to influence what I do in the game. So
Cool.
Stardew
Well,
Valley
check
stream
that out
when,
later.
though?
when you set it up, Spencer, that's your game.
Aha, yes, I will.
Cool. Well, we'll be back next week with another episode of Evenfall, and back again Saturday of Tomb, unless we all die horrifically. So we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see if we even like
If the
able to
characters-
do anything, because we'll be playing. Not most of us here will be playing
You guys don't understand.
Cyberpunk. So
Oh, that's fucking right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Stream's canceled, guys.
Sorry, guys. No streams next week. We gotta play Cyberpunk. Hey, Jacob, I'm definitely not gonna do this. I'm getting it for PlayStation, so I don't have a way to stream it. But apparently, they have a lot of streamer settings where you can turn
do.
off like the
They do.
nudity and stuff. So
the nudity and
Cyberpunk
copyrighted
is
music.
Craig literally has been waiting for this game for like 10 years. So.
Dude, I remember seeing the trailer in 2012, and I was like, that minute trailer looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then I just forgot about it for 5 years.
We're not going to cancel streams. Just kidding.
Look.
But
No.
also,
It's a good day to be alive.
Craig is ready.
Let's go.
Very ready.
So yeah, sorry, Greg. I have
yeah.
to force you to play D&D, but you can promptly
That's
go
right.
back to Cyberpunk
Comes
afterwards.
out on Thursday, right?
Thursday, guys.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
This
if
is
you-
will
so
be
bad.
9
This
o'clock
is so
Wednesday.
goddamn
Nope,
bad because
nope.
it's like
4
I
o'clock
Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
4 o'clock. Apparently, if you
4 o'clock.
buy it on PC,
Mhm.
it follows the release
Poland.
time of Poland, which
Yep.
is like 4 p.m. on December 9th.
That's
So-
weird. All right.
That's weird.
Not
But if you're
not
on
sponsored,
console- yeah,
but-
Not sponsored, but,
but
but if you
if-
do get it on PC, make sure you get it on their GOG because all that money goes straight to Project CD Red. All of it.
Oh, okay.
And then you get to download it on Tuesday.
All
You do
right.
not want to
Put it
download it
on
Wednesday.
GOG then.
It'll be
'Cause I have
terrible.
not pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Unlike
Yes.
Mr. Lovejoy over here.
Unfortunately, if you
I knew I wanted it.
Unfortunately,
I knew I wanted it, so.
I know.
Unfortunately, if you get it on PlayStation, you have to wait till midnight because they're staggering that launch. Because
Haha,
Sony,
idiot.
but
I
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care.
play it on
I-
PC because fuck it, I don't care. Whatever. I'll play it on the goddamn PlayStation.
Cyberpunk
And
stream question mark?
Look at
Who
my
knows?
cool. Am I heathen if I play with a controller? Look at my cool
No, absolutely not.
Cyberpunk controller. Ooh, it
My
says
controller's
no.
Obviously, we are super excited about this game.
So we'll see you guys next week. We'll be Cyberpunk. Our
Other
games will be
than
weirdly
Spencer.
Cyberpunk themed. So
I'm still
sorry.
excited.
yeah.
just like how 2 weeks ago everything was Lord of the Rings because Jacob had just watched the movie.
It's always Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, look at his shirt.
Lord of the Rings never leaves. Look, I got the Witch King. Look at him. He's like.
All right, but yeah, I might come back around 7 o'clock my time or so. So in about 2 hours. Who knows?
Okie-dokie. Cool.
I'll try to
Well,
keep you
we will
updated on
see
the
you
tw-
guys
on the
next
Discord.
time. Thanks for joining and have a day.
Yay.
Have a
Okay.
day.